Camera settings. I went to the right place.
I also don't have headphones, so is the feedback okay?
I don't hear myself
Yeah,
at
you're
all,
fine.
which is perfect.
No,
Okay.
you're good on my side, Tom.
All right, you are not Temmie, Vin. You are. And
Yeah,
hello,
as mine is.
Temmie, you are Grok, and you're a little full
Sure.
wizard.
Yeah, I actually just tested a new cranberry sauce recipe that involves like apples and oranges.
Ooh.
That's pretty hyped. It's not great yet. I'm still getting this weird bitterness from it. I'm working my way
Cranberry
out of that.
sauce is weird. I always think it smells
Yeah.
like dirty diapers when people cook it, but that's just me.
No, this one.
Is Connor there?
Connor's
Connor's
here.
here.
He's naked right now, so you can't put on the camera.
You have to go to a certain.
As we announced this on Twitch. Hi, Twitch.
Welcome.
So we do have the Jewish and Christian tags today because we are representing everyone from the Old and New Testament in this stream. Just want to make a point of saying that.
Paul, we don't hate here.
We don't hate.
We include all people.
We do. I mean, I haven't been able. I might be able to add another tag once. I forget what Adam is, but I'll add it if it If
What
I
do you
need
mean? What
to.
Adam is?
I don't know if Adam is
I thought he was Catholic. No, he said he was
is
raised Catholic.
Okay, I can't. Okay, never mind. Then I can't add.
He said his mom was like
Is
Italian, his dad was
Muslim.
like Pakistani. Yeah.
That's unfortunate. That means we have to. We can't have the full Holy Trinity. Okay. So.
Fucking worst Paul.
I mean, you can have the Trinity if you want.
Well, we
Maybe
can,
take a vote.
no, it's good. We're good.
I'll convert
Right
during the middle
now,
of the
just
stream.
so I can have the tags. Okay. So,
Jeez.
last time. Oh wait, I had the date, so I could say what day it is. It is
Wait, I also have the date. Oh.
No, I meant like you know what I meant.
Oh.
Today is well, you're about halfway through the day, and it is the 6th of Leaf Fall, also known as Marpenoth. So it is. This is 12, 11, 10. This is so it's October 6th pretty much right now.
Okay.
But it's not. It's Leaf Fall. And yeah, you guys just you crossed the ferry. Well, you tried crossing the river on the ferry. These bandits tried mugging you halfway across the river. Didn't go well for them. You pulled into the dock with dead bodies on the boat. Whatever dock hand is in this picture in the front over here that you guys, well, at least the players see. He apparently it was his boat or one of his boats, or he proclaimed ownership of the boat. And he said, "Oh, you need to clean off that boat with all those dead bodies on it." And he proceeded to.
Do you know his name?
I don't think you've heard his name yet. I might have said it by accident, but I don't think you guys know it.
Oh, okay.
So he tried wiping you off the boat, pretty much. And then you guys, he got away. After you guys killed his. Sorry, you killed 2 of his thugs.
Yeah.
One of them you were questioning, and the guy you were questioning said Pike would know more, but you killed Pike. So,
Yeah, we did
the
kill
dead
Pike.
halfling,
It
yeah,
just kind of happened. It just happened.
and so you guys went back to town, looking around for more information. About 15 minutes passed, and you noticed that another boat was leaving the dock. And you guys ran back, and it was his boat he was leaving the dock with. Or another one of his boats, you assume. And you fought, started burning down the boat. It was just him, I think, you were fighting this time, if I remember correctly, and he slipped away again. He disappeared into the water. Clearly, the guy is a remarkable swimmer, like unnaturally remarkable. So, it's like he's part fish. So kind of like you, Grok. I mean, you're not really, you know what I mean. And
I could swim.
currently, Leola is. We're gonna say Temmie's on the boat because she's not. Adam's not here yet. Have you on the boat on the side of the burning down. Oh, I think the fire. I think they put out the fire on the ship. I think it's just sinking now.
Yeah, it's just sinking. Yeah.
Yeah, and right in the middle of their dock, which probably isn't that deep, unfortunately. So.
It was 60 feet deep. Remember, I went to the bottom of it.
Oh, probably wouldn't be that deep. Probably like 30 feet, but that's fine. We'll say it's probably like 30 to be honest, if it's that close to the shore. If anything, I did some river depth research today, and I was like, oh, rivers are not that deep unless you're like, you know, in the middle of like the biggest basin of like the Mississippi River. Yeah, even like the Hudson River is only like. But the ferry is only like 30, 40 feet deep, I think, or something.
You fucked me, Paul, because then I could have killed him.
Well, maybe someone who's more knowledgeable on rivers should have corrected me.
Told me.
But, you know, if nothing, it's just what happens. Yeah, you're up, I think. You're pretty beat up. You can't find this weird swimming head thug dude anymore. And I believe Genesis learned something. I forget what I told you, Connor, but I think you learned something from some guy who was just sitting there at the docks with you, huh?
I forget what you told me.
I think
I learned like a little bit about what happened to who we're looking for, Gerald.
Yes, the ferry guy. You were told that there was rumors that he was seen being taken by the guys you just killed, and shoved onto another boat that is not here anymore, and that's all you know.
Okay. Did they know if the boat went up or downstream?
Upstream. They would know.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. what do you guys want to do about? Are you guys gonna just let the boat sink, or everyone's like swimming to shore in like horror? Because a boat's sinking. Like,
We're still in the water, right by the boat.
Leo, you're on the boat. Grok is
I'm pretty
on
sure
a
I
rowboat.
dived off.
Huh?
I thought I did a beautiful swan dive right off the boat when it was
Oh, did you?
on fire.
Oh, I thought
At
the boat
some-
was out by now. But yeah, you could have done a swan dive. That's fine. Okay, you're off the boat now. So everyone's off the boat now. It's just sinking.
I mean, as it's sinking, can I just like swim around it and see if there's anything like valuable in a chest or something?
You want to go in the boat?
Yeah, I mean, like I'm on. I'm a
You
yeah,
can't
yeah,
get
I
in.
do.
You have to climb on top of the boat first to get in the boat. So do you want to do that?
Yeah, I assume
too. Yeah.
it's like there's okay. I assume there's a ladder or something, right?
Okay. There's a huge crowd right now, by the way, watching this all happen. So.
I'm gonna make sure there's no women or children on the boat. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Screw
I'm gonna
that.
say-
Grok's going for the gold.
Okay.
He's got alimony to pay.
So yeah, you easily climb up on the side. So now you're not in combat. There's like a fish nets or something on the side that that the other guy used to climb up and down before. It is slowly sinking. It's not too much damage. It's not going to sink that fast, but it's fine because you could like get in the water or you could hold your breath for a while. Yeah, so it's a keelboat. There seems to be let me look up something real quick. Is this the...
We're only halfway through the day.
You are halfway through the day.
I have like almost no spell slots left.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Tom. I don't either.
That fish guy.
We had some tough competition last time.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. So there is let's see. Let me just make sure this is what is on a boat before I say it's on the boat. Pretty sure it is. Yeah. So the deck house, which is pretty much the main room, I guess, on the keelboat. There seems to be a trunk in there, and there seems to be a table. At this point, it is filling with water, that part, so it's fine though. It's not that bad yet. But like the table is like lopsided. It looks like everything on the table has kind of fallen into the water and stuff. And there is a trunk on the table. Sorry, like floating in the water right now. What do you want? What do you do? You just grab the trunk, or do you want to look around the room?
I mean, real quick, what's like on the table? But like what would be on the table? Is it like a large map or something?
There might have been something on the table, but it's like the table has floated and like it's lopsidedly because the boat is lopsided and everything either slid off the table and it's all in the water now. So it's like it looks like papers all over the place in the water, and there's like as you see, the ink vial has broken open and is just making the water black right now.
Yeah. Then let me look. I would probably look, I guess, around that table first to see if there's any like important documents that are just floating in the water.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Alrighty. 18.
Oh yeah. You sift through, and you realize that there is in fact an important document. It's kind of wet, and kind of smudged and ruined right now, but there was a large, let's see, a large chart in the water, mixed up with all the papers and stuff, and it seems to be, like a local map of, like you have a bigger map of the Desert Valley. There seems to be a more localized version of the map for some other location, but you don't have time right now to look at it, so you could probably just
Yeah,
grab
I
it.
take it and I just like tuck it away in my shell.
Mm-hmm.
And then real quick, I'll see if I could swim over to the trunk and like I don't know if there's some lock on it, try to pop the locks or pop the clips on the side and lift it up before it the whole thing completely submerges.
Okay. So you opened the trunk. It wasn't locked. It was just like latched shut. And inside, you also find the trunk is I'd say at this point only like half of the water, so only half of these are damaged. There was 5 large tomes in here. They seem to be really old. But 2 of them look like they're ruined and wet right now. Well, probably just water damage, so you could grab all 5 of them if you want. Or you just take the whole trunk if you want.
No, I'm not taking the whole trunk. I'm not that like. I'll take the tomes, and quickly just pack them away. And Grok makes a mental note. He's like, this might be interesting.
Where are you putting those, by the way? Because these are big. When I say tomes, I mean these are like
how big books, like big, like medical, like.
These are like dictionary size, like that each. And they're nice. They're like leather bound. There's like leather working on the spine of the book. What languages do you know?
I know Aquan, Common, Gnomish, Draconic. That's it.
This, I think you recognize. You don't recognize the language, but you might recognize the lettering. I'm not sure. But either way, you can't read it. So, on all 5 of them.
That's fair. All right. So the chart / map, I'm just gonna kind of tuck away, in like my bag. The tomes, I'm gonna carry them in my little turtle arms, and just like swim. Like I'm gonna hug them against my chest and swim like out of this thing.
Okay.
And close the shore as best as I can.
You like wait.
It's like half submerged.
Angle right now. Okay. Yep. You get back pretty easily. And
My books.
yeah, you have a lot. You see him coming out with like the entire like 10 volumes of like Encyclopedia like Britannica or something, guys. He's just like he has shit tons of books on him right now.
He's learning. We're gonna be so smart after this. Oh my god.
See, I only told you guys that I just do research and mostly have a lot of grandchildren. But my real research project, which is interesting, is I'm trying to help investigate some parasitic infestations in my homeland's natural habitat.
Oh.
Seems to be killing some of the young eggs.
So, by the way, for the script it's in, it is in you don't know what language it is, but it is in Dwarvish script, which is the same thing that Gnomish is written in. So, does that make sense? You wouldn't know if it's Dwarvish or not, but it is in Dwarvish script because other people use Dwarvish script.
No, it makes sense. It's like the Roman alphabet. Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, I mean, I could probably I can say it, but I have no clue what it actually means.
Believe it or not, Orin is also written in. So your primordial is also written in Dwarvish script. So.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is.
Huh. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
I guess that makes sense. But yeah. What do you? Yeah, you're going back on the boat with everyone, the little rowboat. There's probably not enough room on this rowboat for.
No, I just want to throw the books onto the rowboat, and I just say, guys, bring these to shore. I'll swim back.
I got you. I'll take them up, bring them in.
I'll grab them.
How wet are they?
I mean, I'm sure they're.
You
said two of them are wet.
3 of them are luckily relatively dry because he was pretty fast with getting to them.
Okay.
The chart is completely soaked. The chart that fell off the table.
I put the chart on. I take the chart in my bag and I put it in the rowboat too. I'm like, just in case. I don't want. When I go to swim back, I don't want to get this worse than what it is. Maybe we could have somebody in town help us look at it.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's something I can do for that.
Don't worry, Paul. I'm not worried about the difference in languages. I'm a smart turtle.
Oh no, I'm looking up the rowboat stats. I'm trying to figure out if you actually put everyone in a rowboat.
Well, I mean, it was Leola, Leola.
Oh no, I have the stats.
Temmie and actually Jake. Jake with the 3. I thought they came over. Can't they all go back in?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure if you fit in it. But that's
You have to make. No, I'm gonna swim. I'm gonna swim.
I know, just a future reference, but yeah, okay, you start swimming back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're all at the dock now, and everyone, all the villagers seem they disperse when you guys get back to the dock. Some of them are like pointing at the boat sinking. It's traumatic. It looks clearly a traumatic incident that happened in your town. They're a little bit shaken. And they're definitely giving you guys a clear, like a lot of distance from you guys because, they are clearly not comfortable with you guys who just burnt down one of the boats in the dock in their bay. So yeah, it pretty much empties out when you guys get back. Dock workers keep to their own business. For now, they're just avoiding you.
All right, we try to figure a way of not of winning favor back, or at least seeming less evil to these town folk.
So,
Well,
4 people
so
could go
far.
on a rowboat max. So 2 crew, 2 passengers. So that would be all of you. Great. Oh no, Temmie's there. Never mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have to swim, Grok. Sorry. Let me make the old man know that swim.
I'm gonna be dead by the time I reach the shore.
He's a hard episode. Okay. Yeah, you're on shore. And the
doing
dock's
good,
in the
Nick?
clearing.
Yeah, good news. It seems like you guys have warded off the bandits. Bad news, the entire town definitely thinks you're the bad guys.
I mean,
Well, Genesis, we couldn't let them just get away.
like at the end of the day,
Grok laughs. He's like, I want to be the first time I got chased out of a town. I mean, look at me. I'm a turtle. And I laugh at myself.
Did you talk to the town folk?
I
Genesis?
tried my best. The few who weren't highly intimidated and fleeing in terror to give me a little bit of information on our missing boat keeper.
and
Yeah, what did he say?
It sounds like we're right on the money with these bandits being the root of that issue. So if we want to find him, he was taken upstream by the bandits.
Okay. So upstream
Is he
seems
still
to be the way to
alive?
go.
Hopefully he was last seen alive. Hopefully he still is at this point. But he's going to be wherever their hideout is. They're going to have some other place that they've been hanging out. Probably where they were, where those guys were trying to flee off to.
Is there anyone still here?
Yeah, there's some people who can
Well,
mind their own
that,
business right now. Mostly sailors or like dock workers who are just trying to avoid eye contact at all costs for you guys. Lest they're.
Oh, no, I meant- Is there anyone still here from, like, that we were fighting before? Like, the guy that we were questioning? Is he still, like, here?
Probably has hightailed it out of here. I don't. Yeah. I don't even know where you guys left him. I think you guys just left him somewhere, and then yeah, he's gone.
I mean, fair. We did kind of, massacre the town a little bit.
Yeah, massacre the town. It's more of the just you guys
Or
did
fear.
just burn down a boat. Well, at least Leola burnt down a boat from like 100 feet away. She was flinging fireballs out, ran towards the boat, and then yeah.
They don't give no fucks.
Not
Well,
to mention
maybe
the
we
dead
could go-
bodies that you guys killed are still lying on the docks right now.
Oh, God. Paul, can I just throw the bodies in the water and hope that they sink?
If you want to.
No. We should give them a proper burial.
We should.
Oh, that's so funny.
And then a wave.
Grok is getting sentimental. He's looking at the dead bodies and thinking, oh my God, imagine if they just threw me in the water if I died. That'd be terrible.
Well, I'll clean this up.
Oh no, a giant wave has come to wash these bodies.
this
off the
village
shore.
this
Ooh.
village doesn't seem to have it's such a small, it's like smaller than Red Larch. This is such a small like stop by, it's like more of a hamlet, honestly, this place. Doesn't seem to be much of a guard or anything here. Pretty much they fend for themselves. It seems like it's really barely any economy here. It's literally just here for like people going up and down the Desrin River to stop. That's where they make most of their money, or fishing. So, and apparently not much fish. So, very
explain why
small
they're
place.
So easily overrun.
Yeah.
Oh no! No wonder why he took over this place so easily.
Yeah.
Is there a local? I grab one of the sailors that are just roaming, kind of lingering around.
His eyes are wide. He's like, yeah.
I won't
I didn't
hurt
do
you, I
anything.
promise.
I didn't do
I
anything.
know I'm a talking turtle. I'm sorry.
He's very friendly, to be fair.
I have dementia. I was hoping you could tell me where your leader is, or your mayor.
The mayor? He's probably in town somewhere. I don't. He points back to town. Like, I don't know where he is. I don't keep tabs on him.
Don't worry, we're not gonna tax you anymore. No more taxes. You're free to do whatever.
Just not gonna question.
Oh my god.
I'm assuming these people are like the mafia and like literally like showing up to these people's businesses asking for money.
They did mention that they were collecting protection fees.
Yeah.
It did, yeah.
Oh,
Adam's here, by the way, Paul.
Adam's here? This is... Oh, when he turns the camera on, I'll swap over. Hey, Adam. Well,
Hello.
we just... Oh, no, we had to switch.
There you go.
Perfect. Great. Okay.
Hi.
Hey, Adam. Yeah, they literally all they did was get back to shore, Adam, so far. The boat is sinking. It's
Oh Lord.
not on fire though, at least, but it is sinking. Everyone seems to be keeping very wide distances from you guys. They seem to be terrified of you guys because you did just sink a boat in the harbor. And you also left the 2 people you killed on the docks dead, bleeding out. Also, Grok found 5 large tomes in the deckhouse boat of the sinking ship. And also a waterlogged chart because when the boat started sinking, like everything on the table in the deck house kind of swashed off into the water. So it seems to be a big ass chart that people haven't looked at yet. But yeah, and no one could read at least Grok can't read the tome yet, or no one's looked at the chart yet. So yeah, and now continue, Grok. Oh, you asked him for. I mean, his name is Darcy.
Darcy.
Mayor Darcy, yeah.
Mayor Darcy.
You go ask around for him, but he's kind of doesn't. I mean, you know, he's like looks at. I mean, I don't know who's in charge here anymore, and he's looking at the dead bodies, like right, like 30 feet from him, and looking at you.
We just want to have a word with him that we liberated your little town here.
I don't know where he is. You could look for him. Just please leave me alone.
Oh, okay, Sonny, you're free to go.
He like steps over the rotting body. I think you guys you acid her to death, Tom? It was you, Leola acid bolted. So over the Pike's corpse that is like, you know, half of her face is just like a skeleton right now. The other half is like mushy, fleshy liquid. So, yeah.
Had it coming.
Just steps over her, walks away. And Alyssa like sprinting away.
So who were they just talking about? Who are you trying to get an audience with?
Oh, Tammy, we're gonna go meet the mayor. Do you want to meet the mayor, Tammy?
Sure, why not? I love politicians.
You're
An
so
8-year-old
honest
girl
and
loves politicians.
Oh, sorry, Adam. The only other thing you guys would have learned was last week, or 2 weeks ago, Genesis found out that Gerald was pushed onto a boat. There were rumors that he was pushed onto a boat at night on the docks over here somewhere, and then the boat went upstream from the goons of the guy you just fought off.
Now, who do we know that has boats that are both sailing upstream often and Up to no good. Who could that be? I'm at a complete loss.
Is it me?
It might be. Is it?
God damn it! I think it's that. I became the villain of the story again. Shoot. This happens every
Okay.
time.
Yeah, let's go talk to the mayor. He'll reward us for our great deeds.
I agree, Tommy. We liberated the
she.
town. No, it's a
Or
he.
she.
It's Mayor
Oh.
Darcy.
Mayor Darcy.
Well, I maintain that it still could be.
I have a new
she.
bullet point right now. My details are Wormford. Mayor is Darcy. No last name yet.
Nope, just Darcy.
Just Darcy. Mayor Darcy.
Do you have a bullet point that says what the actual ferryman's name is? Because I checked our notes and Gerald is the dead hobo.
Oh, you're right. Hold on. No, I do have the. I have that.
I haven't
now
used it,
remember
huh?
who the ferryman's name is.
The ferryman's name was. I have something referring to him as the ferryman. Hold on, it's in red large.
We definitely gave him.
I'm so bad with names. Gregory.
No, we did. Yeah,
Yeah,
Gregory.
Gregory.
Hallenth.
It was another G. Don't feel bad.
Old man Gregory Hallenth.
Yeah, we don't have that written down in our characters yet, so we need a Wormford section.
We do need a one-word section.
Well, okay, Gregory doesn't. Well, I guess he's the closest proximity to Wormford, but he doesn't live. He used to live by the ferry across the river. So, apparently, because there's no bridge over here, because the other bridge. I think I explained when you guys were crossing the river, you saw two bridges. One seemed to have been like collapsed, and the other one seems to be a work in progress. Yes.
What was Magic Water Pirate Man's name?
You guys did. I don't think.
We never know.
I think I might have said it by accident, but you guys wouldn't know what his name was. They never referred to his name.
So he remains Magic Water Pirate Man.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I'm in. Fully.
Can I take a look at the map that Grok grabbed?
I was just about to say, I'm like, anyone with good cartography skills, I think, and I start like opening up and looking at it. I'm like,
Yes. It seemed.
I can't see that well, Tammy. Here you go.
It seemed to have been a pretty simple map. Now that you're looking at it, so it's pretty easy to determine like what area of the Desert Valley this is pointing to. And let me pull you over to the map screen.
Any points of interest?
It looks like there was one marked. With some sort of symbol, which was inked on, and now it's all smeared off. But you could get the general location of where it was marked off, and you don't know what the symbol was marked off with, and also what was there. But you know the location, the general area. So let me. Where's the map? Desert Valley. It would be. Let's see. It would be marking off right. That is not the right layer. That's the right layer. Right there. See the X that just came up?
Oh, yep, right, her.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. That is a general location, but you don't know what it was marked with, what was there. It just that's where the ink seems to have been before it smeared off. Yeah. And there's really nothing else. The whole point of that map seems to have been it marked off Wormford and then marked off whatever that place was. Yeah, that's about it.
Oh, we're
Everything
definitely gonna
else
have to check
it
that
would
out at
be
some
everything
point.
else would be stuff you already know with this map. Nothing specific, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go talk to the mayor.
Yeah, I think it'd be good to maybe clear up some of this miscommunication with the mayor, just so we're welcome back here next time.
Do I need
Paul,
Genesis
you should-
token on here?
Paul, did you want to switch off the layer in Twitch, or do you want to just keep it where we're at now?
Oh, you mean seeing the map and stuff?
Yeah, that's up to you.
Yeah, as long as you guys don't look at it, because that's stuff on there you guys can't see. But
Oh, okay.
I mean, you
Okay.
guys could see on like it's marked. It's on your screen. It shouldn't have stuff you can't see.
No, but you mean on Twitch? Yeah,
Yeah.
never mind. I just thought our viewers would love to see it.
Oh,
Um,
Sure they
yeah. I
wouldn't.
mean, we could switch over if they want
I
to see the
won't look.
map.
I won't peek.
Oh, I just yeah, I could.
Yeah, I switched off too.
I have it running in a different tab, off
Oh,
like
let me
in
fix
the
everyone's
background.
Hmm.
camera. But yeah,
Part of Grok's portents, he could see into the future.
Ooh wee.
Slash
Um,
cheat.
I like that kind of just a black box on the screen. Okay,
I think Genesis, you're a good diplomat. Maybe you should be the one to explain to the mayor
guys,
what
I
we
could be
did.
famous. Guys, I could be famous.
Could be famous.
I'm
How
so
come?
excited. Flavin wants me to be famous.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my god. Thank you, Flavin.
Wow,
I'm so
thank you,
excited.
Flavin.
Finally, I found the secret to fame.
Oh
Guys,
my god.
Finally.
Let's get claps and chat.
Fine. So stupid.
You gotta block the bigfollows.com thing, that way they do it. And it gets rid of all of them, it's so nice.
I did it once for the bots, but it's fine. I find it amusing. We only take OnlyFans.
Sorry. These fucking things.
Okay, yeah. What were we talking? Oh, yeah. So the map.
Yeah,
is
I was just saying, I think Genesis, if you want to lead the political conversations, you might be the best one who's a diplomatic. Like Holman's hurling fireballs, and I'm too old to talk. Hi, random girl in the back of Adam's camera.
That's Karen.
It is hi, Karen.
Sounds
We'll go
good.
back on here.
So let us compose ourselves.
Okay, no more
Try to
fireballs.
make ourselves look presentable and not like marauders. And politely make our way through town to the mayor's house. Or mayor's office.
Do any of you know prestidigitation?
I do actually, I can help you out.
Yeah, why don't we all get cleaned up a little bit?
So
Can we take a short rest so my spell slots come back?
If you want.
Sure,
I think it might be a good idea.
I'm down.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good idea.
Where are you guys long resting? Just on a bench in town, or?
Short rest.
Short
long
rest, and I
resting?
think we should do it closer to wherever we're gonna meet the mayor, just
Okay.
so we're a little bit away from.
Is there
The
like a little
carnage.
local tavern or inn, or maybe like a town center square with a nice little park?
Not really. It seems to be mostly just houses. There's an inn. There seems to be like a small lighthouse kind of thing for the dock. There's the dock. And there is lots of bars. Probably for the sailors.
Makes sense.
So we
And
could
also
just meander.
there's a mill. There's a few mills actually. Yeah.
Like a paper mill?
No, like grain mill. Apparently there is also
Oh.
farming on the outskirts of Wormford also, as you can see by the map. A little farmland.
This makes sense. That
Mhm,
does
they
look
have to
like
feed
fertile lands of Mesopotamia. Of the
Yes.
what rivers are those?
The fertile,
Mesopotamia
the fertile
and
crescent.
the fertile
Yeah, the fertile
Crescent, that's it.
Yo, shout out for the Fertile Crescent. Let's go.
God.
So while
my
we're
God.
resting,
Sorry.
Temmie is going to don her priestly vestments to look a little more official-like.
Mm-hmm.
Are they rainbowed?
They're not, because she's trying to look slightly more presentable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'll prestidigitation us to make us like cleaned up, get any blood and dirt off us.
Beautiful.
We looking cute. Can I also use prestidigitation to dry off the maps in the books?
You could dry
Yeah,
off
like-
the map in the books. There'll still be like damage, but they'll be dry.
Well, skedaddle skadoodle, your map is now readable.
It is.
Read a
It's
boodle.
just a smear.
Read a boodle.
It's dry, but now it's a dry ink smear instead of a wet ink smear.
Very good.
No, Jigga, I wanted you to play the flute and be like Willy Wonka, like doo and then like have the book.
Sorry, no.
No.
If we for kids start dying, once the kids start dying, then I can become Willy Wonka.
There is a spell that turns
The
someone into a
criteria.
blueberry.
Is there really?
There is. It's called
new
polymorph.
idea. Just be what you call it,
Or
a
true
necromancer bard, and just like play music that'll raise people from the dead. That'd be
You
amazing.
could just flavor your animate dead as Oompa Loompas instead of just being a Loompa Loopamancer? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys take a short rest in the middle of town, which is fine. And they kind of an hour passes, and you are, nothing really happens. You get looks from people. They pass you, still giving you a wide berth. Yeah, it seems like word has spread fast around town about who you guys are. So now
Awesome.
now they're just like all looking at you, like from a distance.
I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself, just so you know.
Okay. How long does that last?
An hour.
Okay. Awesome. When you cast that, by the way, everyone in there's like, there's people in town and they like look at you and like, what? That further horrifies them as you become encased in an ice sheath and then it disappears.
Temmie fills up a cup of water and throws it in the air, and it immediately flash freezes into like an icy mist and just settles on her body and makes her skin just glisten ever so slightly. Like she's been covered in glitter.
I look at Temmie, I'm like, you're such a horrifying little girl.
It's subtle and very, very, it works.
You probably see an old lady like gasp when you do that, like, oh, the 9 hells, and just runs away.
No, I'm just putting on my makeup.
No, that could have been my next wife!
Judging by her age, that could have been your ex-wife.
That could have been, oh god. She found me here? How?
So how are you guys going
I put
about...
my face on. Let's go talk to the mayor.
So how are you guys gonna try finding the mayor?
Aren't they at the town hall?
Is there like little signs that say...
You could ask around, but no one seems to want to talk to you, so make a persuasion check. You don't see anything outwardly labeled town hall, that's what you're saying, so no.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, just do a persuasion check to let 7, nice. Nope. They're avoiding you, Genesis. Who gets the information?
Ooh.
Or intimidation if you guys want to intimidate someone even further.
Oh my gosh.
Good idea.
I can do that.
Temmie's going to use the power vested in her by her priestly vestments to basically go suck up to one of the townspeople and say that she's here on a holy mission and that she needs to talk to the mayor to get to the bottom of some unsavory folk that were in disguise living in the town.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Can I do deception?
Well, okay.
I am lying.
Okay,
yeah.
it's kind of a... Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay,
Oh my
Temmie.
god. Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah, the one person you find, probably doesn't seem to like the mayor much, and it's like, yeah, Darcy probably needs a priest anyway right about now. He's probably about down his, like,
I'm sure.
13th drink maybe this afternoon. Yeah, he's in the bar.
Oh.
Wow. 13
Wow.
Damn.
Well, we'll cleanse him. Don't you worry.
He might be passed out by now.
Thank you very much. She bows, gives a little curtsy.
Yeah, you need to
All
exercise
right, he's
that
at the
demon
bar.
out of him. Okay, all right, bye.
All right, so let's
You
go to
said
the bar.
there's many bars. Is there a particular bar he's at?
Oh, they're recruiting for the clergy. So young nowadays. So weird. Walks away.
I am an adult.
I know, but...
No, Temmie whispers that.
Yeah, he pointed you to the River's Respite Inn.
All right, so away we go.
River.
And you walk, as you walk in, it seems to be a nice inn. It's not like a dive by any means, but there is a bar down there. And the only patron right now seems to be a middle-aged human male, in and he is passed out, face planted on a wooden table, and you see the barkeep goes, oh, you guys, the turtle, do you need something? My name is Fredifer. It's a half elf, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he just goes, I have drinks and rooming actually if you need, but I'm more used to outsiders, but
Hello, we're actually here to talk to your lord. We're here on a holy mission.
You'll have to go down the Water Deep for that.
Not your lord, but this guy over here, your mayor, your town man, your strong man.
You want to talk to him? He's usually not talkable to at this point in the day, but you could try.
Is he under the influence?
He just points at him.
This might make it easier.
Is he breathing? Is he conscious?
Oh, he's breathing.
But he's passed out.
He is passed out. It looks like his nose is bleeding a little bit from how hard he just passed out onto the table.
Temmie is going to walk up to him and place a hand on his back and start to rub his back and say, "It's all right now. It's all right. You need to wake up. You need to wake up, sir." And she'll cast Lesser Restoration on him, curing his poisoned. So just removing all the alcohol from his body all at once.
He looks so he gets
Time to
up.
wake
He's
up.
like,
Time to wake up.
"Oh, what? No! Why'd you do that? No!
Do
Give me."
what?
He's like, another one, another 5, Fredifer. And he's like, oh, Fredifer's all right. Why would you do that?
Wake you up? I apologize. We needed to
No,
speak
I'm
with
not. I don't feel. I feel normal.
you. Congratulations.
What?
What is your
Who are
name,
you?
sir?
What? I'm Mayor Darcy. Yeah.
Ah, nice to meet you. My name is Temmie, and this is my group that I travel with. We are here on a holy mission, and we were actually attacked on our way into your town.
That sucks.
That's right, and it got a little messy. Luckily, we can defend ourselves very effectively, but your townspeople are quite shaken. They might need a strong hand, guiding hand. You understand?
They already have one.
Who would that be?
I don't know. Whoever decides to, manhandle the town. Changes every few months.
Okay, well, they're mostly dead at this point. Just gonna say that. So
Oh, you
there's
killed
nobody
them?
manhandling your town
Are you
right
the
now.
new manhandlers? How much do I need
Not
to pay you?
in the slightest.
Oh, wait, we got paid?
Hold on, this food. Hold
No,
on.
usually goes with some type of protection
Extorting.
fee,
we
doesn't
do
it?
not man.
Well, as part of our service, you could certainly pay us a tithe for ridding you of that scum.
Well, then how are we supposed to
Yeah.
defend ourselves?
You know.
What, you want the peasants to go after these river pirates with pitchforks?
Sir, are you actually in charge of this town? Because it seems like you're just a crotchety old man who has abdicated all power to a bunch of vagrants who are shaking people down on the river.
He just downs like the beer that Fredifer just gave him and just looks at you. And
Well, clearly
Is there
you can see that this town is under terrible leadership, and it explains a lot. Doesn't matter.
he
Where
looks at
is
you,
Gregory
Hav,
the
and goes,
ferryman?
Hav, why do you let your granddaughter speak to me like this? Oh, no, that doesn't know your name. You must be the... Yeah, she looks the most like you. Very unruly.
We were
Yeah.
trying to find Gregory the ferryman before we were attacked. It's very important for our journey, our holy endeavor. So clearly you want to get back to your drinks, and we want to stop talking to you. So would you mind helping us?
With what? With finding the ferryman?
Yes. What happened to him?
I don't
Is
know,
he
he
around? Has anyone
disappeared.
seen him?
Sucks. I mean, he disappeared when those guys came into town, and they just kind of.
You didn't put
took
two
over
and
the
two
ferry.
together there. He was clearly kidnapped and probably murdered by those guys.
None of my business.
What?
What? It's your town, sir.
Is it?
Man, they need a new election fast.
That's why you're working out this great.
I look at the barkeep. I'm like, I think you would be a better man than this guy. I'll vote for you.
He
So
deals,
Temmie-
he deals
Temmie
with a lot of shit.
Temmie
Explains all the
turns back to the group, completely ignores this guy now, and she says, "This town sucks, and we're clearly not going to face any repercussions for what just happened. So why don't we just leave?"
I normally don't agree, but I think you're right.
There's really not much we can do right now.
Oh, did you say Tom? I'm sorry.
We need to find Gregory though.
We do, but I don't think this guy's going to help us in the slightest. Maybe we should go where that splotchy mark on the map was. Maybe we'll find him there. Maybe that's where the water man went back to. But clearly, this guy has no idea what's going on, and frankly doesn't really care.
Yeah, it seems.
Okay,
we're-
I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna walk next to him up to the bar, and I'm gonna wrap my fingers on the bar, and be like, Darcy, you don't know where this ferryman might have went, and I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy and make my eyes turn red.
Oh,
Make an intimidation check.
He's gonna think he's hallucinating from the beer.
No, we found out where the ferryman went. We were
No,
coming
he's
here
gonna
to
hallucinate.
apologize to the.
I just wanted to come here to make
Not
amends with the mayor.
interrogate.
22.
22. He does get nervous. And
Okay, thaumaturgy again.
No,
all
no,
the
no.
windows.
No, it's working. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to center Paul. And he you go. The guy, the other girl, Pike, I think her name was. She came to me like a week or so ago, and he's like, definitely scared of you. It's like, I don't know. He asked me if I cared for the ferryman or anything, and I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't care about anything really. And he was like, okay. And then and I don't know. I haven't seen him after that.
Sounds like you got him murdered.
I don't see how anything I said led to a murder of someone that I don't see how that you making that connection. None at all.
Well, there's a wee problem with that because Pike is now dead. Actually corroded with acid by me. So do you know where they might have taken him?
So you murdered.
It was self-defense.
I
as
don't
we
know.
stated.
They live on the river or some shit. These guys. Did you ask them? I don't even know if they took him. I think he just went on holiday or something. I don't know. They just wanted maybe they bought his business out from him.
Guys, should we take
They have
this
a lot
guy
of
with
money.
us?
What?
We
No,
take
he's a
Darcy
drunk.
with
No, he's a liability.
No way.
I walk up to the bar. I'm like, lay over, take a step back. Let's do some good cop, bad cop. And I hand to the bartender, and I slip like a silver piece. I'm like, just pour any other alcohol that you have. And I like make it two, and I put another piece there. And I pass one of them to Darcy. I'm like, Darcy, drink up. And I put my arm around Darcy. I'm like, listen, I'm an old man. I'm gonna die soon. You might as well live a happy life. I'm like, what's got you down, buddy? What's going on? I'm like, do you not want to be mayor anymore? You know you could step down any time.
No, I love being mayor. I can do this all day.
What? Really? Is this part of the job?
Yeah. No, but I don't know anything else about Gregory. I barely even saw the man. He never crossed the river unless he was bringing people over.
All right, no problem, buddy. Just drink up here. But I put another silver piece. I'm like, this one's on me this time. You enjoy the rest of your afternoon. And I turn back around. I'm like, let's get the frig out of here.
So Temmie walks up to
No information.
Temmie sidles up
Don't tell
to
us anything.
Temmie sidles up to Grok and pulls a stool over so she can whisper in his ear and says, "I need you to help me with something." She's pulled out a quill and ink and a piece of parchment. She said, I'm not super great with words and writing and things like that. When it
Oh,
comes
sure you
to
are.
when it comes to legalese, we need to
Oh.
put together. I'm gonna put together a little slapdash contract here. I feel like he'll sign anything if we buy him a drink. So,
That's accurate, but
let's try to
Hey,
let's try
Teddy,
to.
your legalese, I'm not sure if this contract is binding.
It's better than nothing. Here, so let's get him to agree that we are 100% not liable for whatever happened here today, and to also de facto sign over the rights to that boat, just in case anybody tries to claim that we stole it.
that's a fair
Wait a minute.
point.
People don't know our names. Why are we gonna write our names on a piece of paper?
Because if somebody, in my opinion, if somebody called the local lord or spoke to some knights or soldiers and they come running down on us, it's better to have a paper trail so we can say that it was 100% self-defense and that we can then take that boat, because those shitheads aren't going to keep using it.
So we're asking basically for a town pardon. All right, that's easy. So
Yep.
I'm like, oh, tell me. So in the contract, you want to write town pardon, and then
Uh-huh,
also you want to put that we have the right to the asset of the boat with this serial number on it.
Got it.
I swear, she starts writing the serial number and repeating it, and then
Do you have
uh,
a skill law? Or skill forgery, I guess.
Well, I have proficiency in
Research, maybe
calligrapher's
I have
tools.
maybe I've a patent.
it's
I have
forgery.
patent knowledge.
This just be a straight intelligence check.
This is why I asked Grok for help.
Fair enough.
Not
I'll roll it with it.
proficient, just straight.
Can he roll with advantage because I'm helping draw it up?
No, you got both of you have no idea what you're doing right now. So
Okay.
no, there's no help
a
happening. Yeah, this is just how legally sound this is.
So pure intelligence check. It's a 14.
Okay, you write something down that seems to sound official. You do.
Sweet.
I mean,
So-
your intelligence is pretty good, right, Grok?
Yeah, my intelligence is a 18.
I mean, the first problem with this, I mean, you probably will sign it. You don't have any doubt about that. The issue is if it's not his, at least on the boat part, well, two parts actually. One, you don't think he has the power to make you
give us
guys...
a town pardon.
Well, this is technically, Wormford's under Waterdeep, so they're under Waterdeep law technically. So if I ever got back to Waterdeep, that, I mean, it probably won't from what you've seen in the town. But if it ever did, you'd be subject to Waterdeep's laws, which are pretty dire. And then, second part, if he doesn't own, you assume he didn't own the boat, so he can't really hand ownership over to you.
Yeah, I don't care.
But
Just
you know,
just having it written down is
you
enough.
could
I feel
write it
like
down, though, make him sign
we
it.
could make some kind of eminent domain case that he assumed control of the boat because those guys were, attacking the town. Or something.
This is no longer
I
a
just
role
wanna
playing
have it.
game. We're gonna play fictional court, and we
Exactly.
um,
So Temmie draws up the cutest contract ever on her rainbow stationery. A couple doodles in the margins, of course, a little boat.
beautiful.
Yeah, and puts it in front of him, and she says, "Hey, old timer, sign this, and I will pay for your drinks for the rest of the day."
He looks at you, then he looks at goes, Frediver, do you still have that bottle you were saving for a special occasion? And Frediver's like,
No.
yeah, I do. Well, I want that. And he looks at you.
How
Frediver's
much?
like, you're gold.
Okay.
Ugh.
But you have to make sure you stamp this with your official signet ring, or no deal.
Sure. He like puts his hands down his pants. You don't know if he just pulled that ring out of his ass or something, or it was like a back pocket. But he pulls it out and puts it on. I'm
Excellent.
ready.
Temmie flicks the gold to the barkeep.
I've been waiting for this so long. He just opens the bottle. He's like chugging as he like signing and puts the same like happy.
Yeah, thanks.
He like
Pleasure
reads
doing
what he just
business with you.
signed. He's like, he hands it off to you.
I
Hey.
put my arm around him. It's just that you love us. That's all it's. It's a
Yeah.
contract of love and friendship.
You go, you better watch out if you didn't get rid of all the manhandlers, because they'll be coming back to make manhandling in here. You know, won't be
Oh,
happy.
God.
Well, you should probably watch out because if we're not here, who do you think they're gonna come for? Dum Dum.
Hmm.
Enjoy your wine, and then she leaves.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So right, you have a contract signed by delinquent Mayor Darcy.
Yeah.
Timmy, do you want me to
I
hold
love
on to
it.
that contract?
You are not. You have pardoned
Yes,
from any
please.
the murders, and you're given ownership of apparently, the boat. Which I forget what the name of the boat was. It was. The boat that you came in on.
The Lisa Frankie.
No,
The
no,
Lisa
the
Frankie!
bigger one, the nicer one.
Yeah. That would be.
The SS Lisa Frankie.
Oh my god.
Oh, Lisa Frankie's okay. She's just taking a nap. Why can't I find our inventory?
Did you guys ever look at? Never mind. I don't know if you did. The crates on the boat. Did you look through him?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
On the boat we came over on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we looked through it and we saw that it was like full of weapons and things, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That sounds right.
Yep. Okay. Hold on. Let's get the random boat name generator. All right.
Man, why can't I find our inventory?
Should be in the Excel sheet. No.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find it.
I like puns. No, not that pun.
Oh, it's an Excel sheet. I'm looking in docs. That makes sense.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. This is awesome. Now we have a
That's a perfect. No, that's a weird. Oh, here's a good one.
pardon.
It's known as the
/E.
Triple M, also known as Mom's Musty Mood.
Nice.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
It's a keel boat.
So I think Grok is gonna hold on to this one.
I'll hold on to the contract.
That's right. Delinquent Mayor Darcy contract for to the Mom's Musty Mood, in parentheses, probably Gregory's ferry boat. And pardoning of murder of Pike.
and company.
And
Yep.
company, yeah. Well, I'm writing down the name of this boat. Mom's Musty Mood.
Oh, they're gonna say Mom's musty milk, and I was like, ew.
No, Mom's Musty Mood.
The Triple M.
Sweet. All right, we are now the proud owners of a pretty decent boat,
Gregory's.
All right, we got this.
and we should take the fight to them now because they've clearly eroded this town's ability to self-govern, and if they come back, all these people are going to be in serious danger.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
We let the big guy get away. I definitely can't leave with a light conscience without figuring this out. They straight up attacked us out of nowhere. They'll do it again.
Oh, he's not dead. He's definitely getting back another army after
Oh
what
yeah.
he said and this mayor said.
So I'm happy to take the fight to them.
Then we can.
These guys are bad news.
I feel like even if somebody's gonna take over this town, these poor people, they should someone should train them to
leadership
fight.
like that for sure. That guy gave me goosebumps with how bad he was. Temmie has a lot of disdain for ineffective government and rulers and leadership.
Mm-hmm.
She considers it a serious abdication of duty, which is why she was so rough with him.
Yeah.
And then Temmie laughs at the thought of duty.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, your apparent new boat is waiting in dock for you guys.
Yeehaw!
Hey, let's
Set
do it.
sail for adventure.
Okay. So
I'm gonna
you're-
ask.
Hmm?
Go on.
Okay,
No,
good, Jake.
we're good. No, Paul. Fine, move on.
Okay, so you start heading upriver, right? Are you departing now, or with your minimum boating skills?
Oh god.
I don't particularly have anything I want to do in town, but I have a question. So for Find Familiar, it requires a brass brazier.
Yes.
Is it possible to get like a small brass brazier that I carry with me to cast a spell, or does it have to be this gigantic thing? I never actually looked at the components.
Brazier? A brazier?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Have to be, it doesn't have to be a
Brazier.
giant.
It's a bra.
Or like a bra?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
no,
It's pronounced brazier.
Either way, it doesn't
A
have to be
brazier is a
gigantic.
bra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can find one in town if you want. I'll say it cost.
It is pronounced brazier. Oh
It'll
my
probably
god!
like
I've been saying that wrong my
maybe-
whole life.
You probably have to buy it off of someone, to be honest. And I'll
I
say
mean, you
like
could with Brett.
probably only like
brazier.
one in town too. Probably like 5 gold. You could get one for, Tammy.
Okay, I'll do that.
It'll take
and
some
then,
time to find it though, so I'll say like another hour passes because it's a pretty obscure item to find in town, in a hamlet at least. So.
Okay, can I find that and then spend the time on the boat recasting Find Familiar?
Yeah. So now it would be getting. At this point, it's starting to get dark out. So when you get back to the
You
boat.
guys want to just stay here for the night and then sail in the morning?
Might not be a bad idea, but it could give them more time to prepare. It's gonna make it harder for us.
Yeah.
I'm already kind of like half shot though now, to be quite. Grandpa needs to rest. His ankles are swollen. I'm getting water in my legs.
Ew.
So the travel is going to be. It is about 40 miles upriver, which means it will take you on a keelboat that's meant for 3 crew, which you guys have. It's 3 miles per hour, so it's gonna take you. What is that? Around 13 hours.
So why don't we rest on the boat and take shifts manning it? Because we're a crew of 5, so we can have 3 at any given time, and 2 are resting, and we can just split the load a little bit.
So it'd be about a day and a half, because you only could travel for, I think it's 8-hour days, I believe.
Okay, cool. So let's get started then.
Traveling day. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm down.
You can probably get
Works for me.
probably 2 hours before you guys probably want to pass out tonight, or maybe 3 hours. Oh, 3 hours, let's say. And you get there like early in the morning on next day. So.
Got it.
Like
So
the
now,
next
I
day.
resummon Lisa Frankie to much pomp and fanfare. Everyone's super hyped and excited to see her, obviously. And then I'm gonna ask her to go invisible, and since she doesn't need to sleep or eat or anything, just to keep flying around the boat and just make sure that no one tries to sneak up on us.
Okay.
Love that.
Make a perception check for Lisa Frankie. And does she have dark vision?
She does, 60 feet.
Okay. Oh yeah, just make a perception check then. For her. 8. Okay.
Great.
Yep. This seems about right. Other thing, if you guys want to go faster, I'll say are you trying to do this in a rush? I'll say you guys can make athletics checks if you want, but I'll say there's a risk of you guys getting exhausted the next day.
I don't think we need to rush it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
It's up to you, just letting you know. Okay. You go, you probably get out of this one hex this one night, so you're here, for the next day. And yeah, you go to bed. You probably put the anchor down, or you probably put the anchor down because there's nowhere really to, dock, on a keelboat here. And yeah, you guys take a long rest.
Oh, Christ.
So do your long rest stuff.
Yay.
Beautiful.
Oh, good actually.
If you want to switch your spells up, anyone who could do that. I think that's just rock.
Yeah.
I
can
can
also
change
switch
up my cleric
cantrips.
spells.
Oh yeah, your cleric spells, yeah. And
Did you know that, Paul? After long rest, I could switch cantrips.
You could, because I think that's a Tasha's Tasha optional feature or something, right?
Yeah, it's incredible. I'm like, wow.
So today is the 7th of Leaf Fall. You're traveling to there, and you will arrive the next day. So
Oh, I
today's
get
a
to roll
full
my
day of
por-
traveling.
I get to roll my portents.
So I need to know while you guys are doing that. So there's 3 crew. One person is navigating, and 2 people are probably doing the sails and like rowing and stuff. Who's doing the sailing? Wait, who's doing the actual navigation? So you don't crash into stuff.
Who's the best perception? I'm an old man and I can't see that well.
I'm actually
This would
pretty
be
good perception.
this is
I'll take perception. I'll take navigating. Or wait, was that Paul?
navigating would be more dex, I would say. Probably a mix of
Also
dex and wisdom, like perception and like that, like actually like, you know, working the wheel.
My
that's-
whiz is shit, but Dex is really good for me. So
Okay.
I could probably take care of that.
And then who was actually working the rowboats? Not the rowboats, sorry, the oars and stuff on the side.
Oars.
Yeah,
I'm a chubby boy.
that's just strength if that comes up.
I am strong.
Okay, and then who's the second person?
I'll help him.
Okay, so Temmie and Leola are. All right, what are you 2 doing while everyone's working the ship?
I'll probably study those tomes.
Okay, yeah, you could do that. And Leola, you doing anything?
No, I have nothing to do. I can help you study those tomes. Wasn't there 2 of them?
There's
There's
5
5
of them.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll help you do that.
Okay.
Cool.
And make sure you guys mark off rations for yesterday, because I don't think anyone bought anything to eat. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also today for the morning.
Got it.
Yeah. And also, I'm assuming Helga's with you on the boat right now, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Hell
Yes, we
yeah.
did.
She's very good.
Okay. I need as you are navigating the boat, I want you to make.
Yeah, I figured this much.
Well, first, Lisa Frankie making her perception check for today.
Fucking love Lisa Frankie.
Me too.
Like out of character, I love Lisa Frankie.
Okay. And then I need you to also make a perception check for navigating the boat right now. Make sure you don't go into anything.
How does the 13 sound?
That's not that bad. You see the issue at some point that like you know, you probably have to avoid some rocks or some shallow part of the river. And I just need you to make a dexterity check to avoid it, because you guys you're not proficient in sailing, right? You don't have any like vehicle proficiency.
I only have land vehicle proficiency.
No, I don't know. But
Okay.
I did roll 19, so I'm pretty good.
You rolled a 19 on that?
Yeah.
That's great.
Wow.
Okay, you're doing pretty well. You're
Fucking GTA
perfectly
this bitch.
doing better than Grok did, actually, believe it or not.
You are.
You are working the ship. Yeah. So Lisa Frankie at some half. Oh, let me get to the boats really quick before I get to Lisa Frankie. So the books. What languages do you 2 know together?
I only know Common and Halfling.
Okay, so you don't know what this is written in.
Draconic, Elvish, Infernal.
No, you guys can't read the books. They're written in the Dwarvish script, but you don't know what language it is.
I'll read it on the trip back and see if I can figure it out. I'll let you, Leola, row this damn boat.
Hey, Genesis, can you read this?
Is it in giant?
It is not in giant.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
They
Don't
do
worry,
s-
I took.
You guys
I can
could
skip
make.
the clock.
Sorry, continue.
No, I was
I
gonna say, if you guys can wait, I have comprehend languages. I'll just ritual cast it later when Grandpa's not in the middle of rowing a boat right now.
I
Well, why
can
don't we
take
just
over your
switch?
rowing.
Yeah, we'll
You want to switch, Tammy or Leola?
Actually, Leola, you're like 3 times my size, so it's probably better you do it.
I'm not very strong, but I can try.
Paul, would you like for me to I will ritual cast then. We'll switch positions. I'll ritual cast comprehend languages.
Do it. Can you cast that on someone else or only on yourself?
That's a good question. I
Because if
think
you
I
can
can
cast it on
cast
one
it.
of us, the weaklings, you can go back to rowing.
I'm also not that super strong either. I guess I am. I probably am about the same as Leola. Let me
Mhm.
see if I can I. You understand now. No, it's just me. It just says for the duration you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written.
Got it.
It takes about 1 minute to read 1 page of text, and it lasts for an hour.
Okay. Yeah, you can
Sounds
start
good.
reading it if you want. It's a lot. You're not gonna be able to do it in one sitting.
No,
but
I didn't figure. What's the title of the tome?
they are. It's like it is literally. Well, first all of you notice when you were handling them. These are old, like leather bound, like old books, tomes, and they seem to be about it seems to be a collection of historical accounts of the old kingdom of Delzun, which is an old dwarven, great dwarven kingdom, also known as the North Kingdom. It's from a very long time ago, well over like it reigned for like several millennia, and it was most of like the north, which is like the Sword Coast where you guys are right now, and like up further. It is just a lot of historical accounts about it, and it seems to be very like scholarly and almost essay-like. Probably worth a bit, these books. It's not the waterlogged ones, but the other 3 ones are probably worth a decent amount of money to the right people. But yeah, it's just accounting for very, very sporadic different historical accounts about the Dwarven Kingdom of Delzun.
Does
Rock,
this
you-
area of exist still? Like, I mean, like the kingdom's probably no longer in existence, but the area of the kingdom, if you were on that map, where would that be roughly?
It was like a lot. Like they were like throughout the entire north part of the forgot like the continent. So they would have had like multiple cities all across the like different mountains and stuff. So a lot of places. It's not like
Got
localized.
it.
Yeah. Like there's different
Rock, can you
citadels
check
and
if
different
they're
mountains
magical?
and stuff that are still around today actually, but just different like other dwarven kingdoms have like they split up really. It's like Delzun's like the big like, oh, we used to be a united dwarven kingdom and now we're all split up, you know, type of thing. So
Oh, like the Holy Roman Empire.
yes, it was like the Holy Roman Empire of the dwarves, Delzun. Yeah. And Delzun is responsible for a lot of Forgotten Ruins, you know, especially as adventurers. They're like one of the main, like if you stumble into Forgotten Dwarven Ruins, chances are it probably was Delzun at some point.
Paul, is there a way I can make a connection between the X that was ink blotted on the map and the accounts that are made in this tome? Like, is there a connection there, like historically?
You can make an investigation check if you want.
Yeah, fuck it.
With your...
No, that's fair. I mean,
Yeah.
as I could continue reading like later, maybe it'll be more accurate. But let's do it. Investigation. 12.
You don't see any link right now.
Can you check if they're magical, Rock?
If the tomes are magical?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can probably make some sort of Arcana check. I don't have detect magic spells.
Yeah, make an Arcana
But
check.
Grandpa's just sitting there scratching his turtleish chin.
Mhm.
Oh, that was a good roll. Wow, 23.
Probably not, especially considering the 2 damage books are damaged by water. So
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
they're probably not. They're just very these belong in a museum or library. Yeah.
That's fine. If that's all I can read in an hour, I'll come back to the other books within later as we keep adventuring. We got
Okay.
time.
Okay, and you later in the day, Lisa Frankie does spot something on the horizon, and she conveys this to you, Tammy. It isn't coming from like the water around you, so she like points in a direction for you, Tammy, and you kind of squint your eyes, Tammy, off to it would be the west bank of the river, and I'd say this would happen towards the late middle of the day, so that would be you're gonna cover about what 8 times, was it 3 miles per hour? Sorry, no.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. It was like 3 miles the last time.
Oh, because it's 40 miles, you're right? Yeah. So
But we're going upstream though,
2,
Paul,
3,
right? So are we
4.
having it worked against us?
That's what I'm saying. You guys have it's mostly rowing versus sailing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you'd be like around here. So this would be off to the east bank. Well, actually, I guess the north bank. So you start squinting, Tammy, and you see you spot shapes in the air coming into view from the northwest. As you try to make out what they are, you realize these shapes are heading toward your direction as they become more like decipherable instead of just like weird blurs in the sky. Can someone roll weather really quick? I want to see what the weather is.
Is it just a D20?
3 to be 20s.
Actually, go for it. You got the
Okay.
dice ready.
What does a 10 get me?
It's normal weather. What's the
Oh.
other 2 d20s?
You're welcome, guys.
I'm gonna have Lisa Frankie fly a little closer while invisible to get a better look at who's approaching us.
Okay,
Leola, do you want to roll the other D20?
you roll 2 more d20s. Yeah, someone so I could see if it's
I'll roll
storming
the-
or
I'll
really
roll.
windy out.
Yeah, go for it.
2.
Okay, no wind
9.
today. And then is it
Wow.
raining?
9.
No. Okay, it's pretty normal day.
Yay!
Which is still weird. Like it's still pretty hot for October right now. It's like scorching. But that seems to be normal here nowadays. So Lisa Frankie gets a little closer and she sees a duo. You could channel through her eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see a duo of humanoid bird creatures flying quite high up in the sky. They're easily several hundred feet up in the air. It's hard to tell. Tailing them, you see 2 giant birds. Each with a rider.
It's the Knights of the Feather Gale.
I was about to say you are familiar with the type of bird. It is a giant vulture, as you have seen them before several days ago up close.
Awesome.
These vultures have a wingspan around 18 feet and usually stand about 6
Wow.
feet tall, just to give you a size of how big these birds are. Each rider has the same familiar feather decorations over their scale mail, as you remember from Eldwin Rother and Vane Jasperine from a few days ago. And as the 2 groups fly closer overhead, you hear the first group of birdmen cawing back and forth at each other frantically. And Lisa Frankie, and you can easily notice, it looks like they are being chased right now, the birdmen.
Oh no.
And they are heading in your direction. Does anyone speak Primordial?
No.
I thought,
I think you just know
I mean,
all of
Connor's
them.
not here. Connor's not here, but I thought he did.
Oh, Connor left?
He had to step out for a second, he said.
Oh. Okay. Well, don't you know Aquin?
Frozen.
I know Aquin, yeah, but I mean, I don't speak
Is it-
Primordial.
Primordial? Oh. Yeah, it's true. Okay. I think Aquin.
it's the language is the same.
Aquin's from your character sheet, right? I mean, from not your character
Yeah.
sheet, from your.
Race.
Okay, so they might be specific, because usually if you know Primordial, you know 4 of them, but I guess it could be specific. Okay.
To you, you're the DM. I'll let you make that call. I just wanted to give you that information.
Thank you, Danny, for the $1. You're amazing, Danny.
Oh my God, Danny.
I love being thrown singles. Throw singles on me.
All single ladies.
No, Paul, I totally agree with what you're saying. I just wanted you to have that information to decide whether you wanted to make the call that I understood it.
No, you don't. You don't. But he would if he knows Primordial. I
Do
don't
either
have his
of the
I think-
riders
Let me double.
Do either of the riders look like elves or like they would understand Elvish?
Paul, I have comprehend languages up, Paul. So actually, I probably would understand it if that's still actively running as
Well,
like Lisa Frankie's happening.
You can't hear them. Only I can.
Oh, okay, then never
They were getting
mind.
closer though, so
Yeah.
at some point you would be able to hear them. But I'm gonna. I guess you can have comprehend languages up for it. That's fine. So you hear they are frantically talk like screaming at each other, and they pretty much are saying they're gaining on us. They're gaining on us. We have to figure out something quick. Can't outrun them. They're too fast. That is what you hear from them.
Do either of the riders look like they are elves or might understand Elvish?
Make a perception check under their helmets.
This is Lisa Frankie doing it.
Was it
12.
the 12? They're either probably human, but you can't really. You can't tell. You can't see their ears under the helmet, so you can't really tell.
Okay, so she's gonna probe out telepathically to them and try to communicate to them in Elvish. Temmie tells Lisa Frankie to instruct them that we are friends of the Feathergale Spire and to ask why they are chasing those bird people.
Okay.
If they understand Elvish, they'll know what she's saying. Otherwise, they'll have no fucking idea what's going on.
They don't respond. They apparently don't know Elvish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
they ignored it, yeah.
Temmie returns back to her
They
senses.
do hear it in their heads, and you can see there is a reaction now of one of them, and it's like looking around really weirdly.
Temmie returns back to her own senses and addresses the group. Lisa Frankie sees two riders, bird riders, Feathergale Spire guys, chasing two bird people. We tried to, I tried to reach out to them, but they don't understand Elvish, and she doesn't speak Common. So, yeah, it's looking pretty spicy over there. What do we do?
Wait,
You tried
Tenku's-
common?
What?
You tried common on them?
Lisa Frankie tried talking to them, but they didn't seem to respond. She doesn't speak Common.
Oh, I mean, I can try yelling, like, with thaumaturgy to get
Okay.
them to... what am I saying? What are we
Well,
trying to help
I think I don't know what's up with these bird people. If we should help them or help the
At
help
this
the
point,
Feathergale guys.
They are. It looks like they have caught up to the two birdmen, and conveniently right above your boat. About I mean, if you keep going, it'll be past you. But it seems to be over the river. They are now. The two birdmen have turned around. It looks like they're going to make a stand against these two riders.
Hurry,
and
Leola, hurry!
It's gonna. Yeah.
I'm sorry, the people are the Knights of the Feathergale chasing someone else?
Yes.
Chasing two bird people. Yeah,
Okay.
two bird riders are chasing two bird people.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna yell out with thaumaturgy and say, Knights of the Feather Spire, do you need help?
So you scream that out to them, which would reach them 500 feet up. And they let's see. Can they actually? Let me check something. I wonder if they have a fancy thing like you do.
They're such dirty birds. I love them. Are they Kenkus? But Kenkus can't fly, right?
No, they can't. These don't. You don't. I don't think you know what a Kenko looks like. So you do that. Let me see. Is this far enough?
Paul, everyone sees your pussy on Twitch.
That's a sentence.
She just got annoyed that I threw a book at her.
Oh, she did. Paul, you beating your pussy?
It's too far. Okay. You hear make a perception check. You hear a response, Leola, but I don't know if you could hear it. It's pretty far away.
Oh, probably not. It's a natural one.
Nah,
Oh,
there's a
God.
response, but you don't hear it, and it looks like they're about to start fighting. Anyone else doing anything while Leola's trying to communicate to the riders?
I will do it again.
I'm just gonna stay out of this. Like, I don't. This does not involve us. I don't want to be involved.
But Rock, we're official Knights of the Feather.
Are you
What
guys
is it
still?
meant
Are you
about?
guys
They
still?
invited us. We never joined. I'm still like, why would I? The only people we owe anything to, and I just shake my head and I'm getting angry, Grandpa, like fatigued, is what's the name of that troop we're in again? With Rezavan? Oh, Harper, that's it. Sorry, my dementia kicked in. I don't. They can go play with feathers all they want. Look, they're about to get more feathers from these birds. Maybe that's what they need. Maybe the birds won't give them some feathers.
Oh my god. So, all right, anyone else doing anything? At this point, they have started fighting. Pretty high up. And you see, it's very interesting how they're fighting there. You see the two birdmen are doing, like, dive bomb attacks against these guys, but it looks like the knights are pretty hard to fight off because they are in armor versus the birdmen who are not in armor. Are
they Kenkus, Paul? They're not Kenkus, right?
Make a nature check? Pretty far away, but...
18.
They are not Kenkus. You think these are Aarakocra? Cockra?
Oh.
Aarakocra. Yeah, they're like hawk people. And they're usually like tribal. They tend to be pretty pacifist, from what you understand with that in 18 nature.
Oh, they're passive. Oh, okay.
That's the name of the campaign. Yeah.
What? Oh,
yeah.
I'm an idiot.
It's a pretty. I mean, are you guys still going with the boat or?
I look at Leola. I'm like, you should fire a warning shot of fire bolt.
Okay.
You have to. I know it's like way out of range because they're 500 feet up and you only have 120 feet, but it'll draw their attention like a flare.
There's no way this can go badly.
Aim it like a warning shot?
I mean, you're not gonna be able to reach it right there. 500 feet up, you can only get 120, but you could try to aim it up directly at them. It's just not gonna reach.
Does it come back down?
I don't think so,
no,
Paul,
it doesn't.
right?
It just goes out. But at this point, with this discussion, you see one of the as one of these Aarakocras are doing a dive bomb on one of these like a diving with its spear down at one of these riders. You do see it does get impaled on one of the riders. Also, they have spears, I believe. And he just limply falls up the spear and starts falling and down towards the water by your boat.
Not onto the boat because he's gonna plunge a hole through the fucking deck.
Oh, let's give it a roll D100. There's a 5% chance of him going straight into your boat because you are moving. So do a 5 or lower, he falls into your boat.
Wait, a D100?
Mm-hmm.
It's 60.
Okay, no, he falls pretty far away from your boat actually. And just a plop in the water. And you fire the warning shot?
I said, yeah, just fire like a warning shot, like a flare
I'll fire fireball, but I'll fire it slightly off to the side so they see it.
Okay. You do it. And there's like a pause, I guess. Actually, not really. Wouldn't be a pause. They would probably. You see the riders like look at it and just disregard it, and they keep going. Probably. I don't think they would.
Okay,
Yeah.
kind of weird.
At that point, they do butcher the second Aarakocra, and it also falls into the water.
Oh my.
Gee.
And they both seem to be floating actually, because they have hollow bones.
Oh god, the poor birds.
Mm-hmm.
No.
They are bleeding out on the water, and they slowly pass
Are they
your boat.
already dead?
Make a medicine check.
Okay, I get an extra D4 on this from my
Mhm.
medical intuition.
And then, by the way, when they both fall, they the riders ride off.
Hey, come back!
So 18.
Yeah. No, 16. 16.
oh,
Sorry,
16?
it added the D4 already.
Okay. No. Neither of them are dead. But they're roll another D100 to see how far away the other guy is from your boat.
28.
So one of them is closer than the other. And you could probably, in their condition, if you're gonna have to, jump out and swim towards them because it's gonna be faster to do that than to bring the boat over to them. But you could probably save one of them.
How far away is the other one?
One's a lot further than the closer one.
Within 60 feet?
Let's see. We'll say the closer one's within the 60 feet, and the other one is past the 60 feet. So.
Okay, so, Temmie says, bring the boat around, get me closer to the one that's further away. And in the meantime, she's going to, she's going to cast Healing Light, use her Healing Light ability on the one that's close enough. If that one's within 60 feet, she's going to spend some of her Healing Light and wreathe it in rainbow healing energy and mend some of its wounds so it doesn't drown. So it's going to heal a D6.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely. And this is the one this is within the 60 feet one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's going to heal 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you heal it, and it like coughs, wakes up, and is now floundering in the water because it's a bird stuck in the water right now. See if we can get out. He looks over to you guys, and he seems to start swimming over to you guys. Let's see if we can actually get out of the water.
Come on up.
I haven't rolled anything today.
You got this.
Temmie
is having trouble
shocked.
swimming really badly, so it's like floundering in the water right now.
Do we have any rope on the boat?
I mean,
Or anything like that? I have hemp rope. I'm gonna throw a rope over.
Okay. Yeah, you start bringing the boat over, but like honestly, it rolled really low on the swim check, so it is. He plops on the water when you get closer. Someone's gonna have to go get him out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Anyone?
I can't really swim very well.
I mean, I could swim to it. Yeah, why not? I take one. I'll take one end of the rope if you guys want to take the other end, and I'll jump in after him, and then just kind of like tie it around us, and you guys can like pull us in.
Have
Good thinking.
Mika.
how are we gonna lift you?
Hey, long.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to lift me. I'm gonna like swim, but I need your assist to pull this body. I mean, I guess the body's
Right.
hollow, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah,
I mean, you can
Hollow
probably,
music.
you can probably lift the bird. Here, I could tie it to the bird if you want.
I'm gonna tie the other end of the rope to something sturdy on the boat.
Okay. I need you to make a dexterity check again, just to see how well you guide the boat over there in the first place.
Another 19.
Perfect. Yeah,
Nice.
you managed to not, ram into the bird under the water. Yeah. And you drop your anchor, I guess, at that point when you get close to the, damage the ship.
Yeah,
and
and I'm
all
gonna I'm gonna healing light the other one now.
The further one?
Yeah.
Oh, let me roll something really quick.
Was that us moving into range for it?
That was moving into range for the other bird. Let me just see really quick.
Okay.
Okay. It's in range now if you want.
1 hit point, but it's better than nothing.
That's fine. He did not fail his 2 death saves since then, so
Good.
you're good, actually. Okay. And he actually starts making his way over to the boat much easier than the other one. Yeah. We don't have to go through the whole thing of grabbing the birds out of the water now that you're in position. But at some point they splash wetly onto the deck of your boat.
Hi. Are you okay?
They start cawing at you. You don't know what they're saying.
Does Grok know what they're saying?
So,
At this point, it's probably gone. Your comprehend language. Just got the tail end of it just because of you were reading those books for so long. So you
No,
can
that's
cast it
fair.
again if you want, but it's just. Is Connor back yet?
Do you speak common?
actually, Paul, before I do cast again, maybe I'll speak in Aquan and see if they like kind of understand.
They don't.
All right. Can I ritual cast comprehend languages again?
Yeah, go ahead. You sit there and
All right.
cast. And
So I
they're-
sit there 10 minutes. I'm like trying to tell them like, wait, shh, like trying to calm them down.
Well, they're not angry. They're just like they'd be cawing at you, and they're both like doing like the peaceful like half bow to you guys, and like they're acting obviously grateful to you guys right now.
Lisa Frankie is gonna attempt to speak to them in this order. First in Elvish,
Mm-hmm.
then in Sylvan, then in Celestial. See if they understand any of that.
Good question. Let's see.
If they don't, while Lisa Frankie's doing that, Grok goes to Temmy and says, Temmy, can you give me a piece of your paper there and a pen?
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna write in Primordial to them. I think that's what they maybe might know best.
Do you want the rainbow stationery or the light pink with flowers?
They don't
Do
take
you
any
need
of those
any,
languages.
do you need
Adam.
any washi tape?
Which one do you think will make the best introduction?
Oh, this one has little birds on it.
Oh, that's a good one. Alright. I take one of Temmy's piece of paper. I assume 10 minutes is up. And on Temmy's paper, I just write hello, but I write it in Primordial. I'm assuming it's the same alphabet as Aquan, so I'm just gonna write it in like that alphabet. Oh wait, no, that wouldn't work. That'd be a different language.
But
Damn it.
But doesn't
I
comprehend
read- I
languages
read-
let you do that?
you
Uh,
can't. I don't think you could write.
I can't write. Like if they wrote,
Oh.
I could read it, but they could just speak.
Think-
So
Awesome, Long Chip. So at some point when you try to figure out how to communicate to them, one of them goes over to you, Temmy, and is because you clearly the one that healed them, and is bows to you, and it offers you a healing potion in their
Ooh.
hands.
Hey, hell yeah.
Thank you.
Because courtesy of Long Chip
Emmy bows in
Legion.
return.
Oh, thank you so much, dude.
Hey, you should have used this.
I know.
Whoops.
You were
that's
dying.
really
What the heck?
sweet. Oh my god, that's really sweet. Thank you, Longshift.
Thank you.
I
Emmy is honored.
poked the Aarakocra
Mhm.
who did that to me, and I'm like, hello, I can understand you. You could talk. Talk.
Oh, you can't talk to them. I forget. Okay.
I know. I'm trying to
Um,
make them speak. And I point to my ears. I know what you're saying, and I point to my head.
They're just saying we're so. At this point, they realize that they can't. So they stop calling all the time now. But they look at you, and they go it's still the head's still cocked at you like a bird would. But they do say, oh, they're very grateful. And that they thought they were for sure dead. But
I nod. I
They
nod to them
go-
like, mm-hmm.
they
keep
go this
talking.
little God, you're a halfling, right? This beautiful halfling saved their life.
I nod. I'm
what
like,
happened? What happened?
I point at Temmie and I put my thumbs up. I'm like, mm-hmm. Or my little grokky, like, webbed thumbs. I'm like, thumbs up, like, she's great. And I give her a hug. And then I walk back over to them like, mm-hmm. I'm like, and I look at them and I say, And I point up at the sky and I make like arrows, I'm assuming, or spears. They were throwing spears. I start throwing the spears. I'm like, why spears? Why? Caw-caw!
Rika, this would be.
Do you want to help me perform this like charade?
I don't know if this is charade.
Yeah, I
It's
got
more
you.
of like
That's
a.
a good one.
Oh, if you want to.
I'm down.
I'll use minor illusion to
Okay.
create a tiny replica of a knight of the Feathergale Spire.
Uh-huh.
and then you can mime throwing the spear.
I take my quarterstaff and pretend it's a spear, and I'm like, yeah.
Make a so who's pantomiming this? With Temmie's
I
help.
think Rock.
And I'm guessing have.
Yeah, how about that too?
So have
Yeah,
make
sorry,
a
I'll be back
performance
in one
check
second.
with advantage as you try communicating to them through pantomiming.
Mm-hmm. Wait, am I doing it or is?
No, you could do it half.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Assuming your performance is quite good.
It is. It's actually a 22.
Ooh. You do successfully convey what the hell happened, what was going on. They go, and like I said, it's not. Well, it's not broke. It's a pretty basic, like commoner level, like language. It's not like they have any. It's not like broken, like barbarian talk or really fancy, flowery noble talk. But it is normal level of language skills. Just couldn't understand them.
Okay.
And interesting, actually, by the way, Grok, to point out, it's not actually the sounds they're making, because it is Auran. What you're comprehending, you realize it's more of you listening to like how they're shaping the wind coming out of their beaks is what's making the language. It's very bizarre because Auran is weird and creatures entirely made of wind speak it. So it's weird. You
As a researcher,
it's kind of like Aquin, yeah, because Aquin would be like bubbly noises.
Gurgling.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated as like
Murloc.
as a
Murloc
researcher
is
how
awesome.
they're able to bend the like air in that manner.
Yeah, you pick up like there's like when sometimes they're like whistling out of like nostrils and stuff, and that's actually a word. It's very interesting. They were being chased down after they saved someone from being thrown off the top of the Knight's Spire. They said the Knights were not happy about that.
They saved someone. Oh, how do I ask them? How do we? Okay, so I relate this back to you guys. The Knights were not happy because these two things saved. These two Aarakocra saved somebody from being thrown off the top of the spire. Wow, that is ballsy.
Yeah.
Grok scratches his chin, looks at Have, and says, "Should I ask who they were saving?"
Sorry about that. What did I miss in the discussion?
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, the TLDR. They told me that the reason why the Knights were mad is because they saved someone who was at the top of the Knight's Spire from being thrown off, and they were unhappy. So now I want to try to ask them who they saved. From being like from the spire. Is there a way, Timmy, you can minor illusion like a spire and
Yeah.
like someone falling off, and then me pointing at the person?
So first she makes, because I think it's only still images. So she makes a.
Is Have still
tiny
pantomiming it, or are you trying to do this,
building.
Grok?
Well, I tell Have, I'm like, you should ask them how to pantomime someone falling off. You should try to, using her minor illusion, figure out how to ask who's falling
So
off.
Temmie conjures a picture of the spire and then points to the top of it, and then goes like this, and then starts pointing at that.
And Have can be the person.
Yeah, there we go.
Dead.
Yeah.
Okay, make another performance check with advantage.
That's 19.
Ooh, you're big with the 19s tonight.
They understand and they go, "We don't know. He ran off shortly after that, but they followed us."
Temmie starts pointing to her face. What did he look like? Look like. What did he look like?
You don't have to do. Not non-feathered folk.
Oh no, they're racist.
Oh, they don't know the race. Oh, damn it.
Damn it.
He points to you have like
That's like everybody.
looks like you.
Oh, he points to
Points to
Have.
Have, yeah.
Ah,
Okay, maybe they were a half elf.
Maybe.
Oh, no problem, Connor. I hope you feel better.
Oh, what happened?
He says he's feeling pretty sick and he's gonna be out for
Oh,
the rest of the
man.
night.
Oh,
He'll have
okay.
to catch a
No
next
worries,
session.
you weren't feeling well before.
He says
anyway.
he'll leave the Discord open not to mess with the camera arrangement.
Okay, no
Paul.
problem. That's fine.
Okay, so we asked who the person was.
Mhm.
They said they look like Hav. They got mad because the knights are saving them. Should we ask them why they saved the person?
No, you see Genesis start retching off the side of the boat. Clearly, doesn't seasick for some reason randomly after a day.
I tell the Aarakocra, I'm like, ignore him. I just like push him off the side, I'm like, eh.
Just in case he knows primordial, so does it make sense why he wouldn't be able to communicate? But what was the next question?
I wonder, why did they help him? Like, how do yeah, I want to ask them
Like-
why did they help this person?
What kind of minor illusion are you doing this to assist Hav, Adam? Because it's gonna be a hard one to ask that.
So we're trying to figure out how to ask them why they saved them.
Yeah, I mean, Paul, would it be something because they're pacifists from my like nature check, like that they just don't want to see people die or something?
Maybe.
This is odd. Oh, you know what it might do? Temmie, do you have the map? Maybe
Yeah.
ask them what that ink blot on the map is.
Oh yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
We show the map to the show the map. We point to the spot, and we show. Going, huh?
They're probably like PhDs in Aarakocra land, and we're just like, the heck do you do this?
One of them shrugs and doesn't know. At the like the splotchy part. You showing them your map or the chart?
The map we found.
They
With the-
both
with the-
don't know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fair.
What else can we ask these people?
Actually,
Well, how
mean, we
about we start rowing again, and we can just chat with them like as we're going along.
yeah, you could do that if
Okay.
you want.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does
Leola, do you want to help me row this boat now that
does someone want to take over for Hab so he could do the pantomiming?
I've been rowing.
No, but Rael is like vomiting, and I don't think he's
Oh,
Yeah.
in the condition
it's
to row
okay.
a
He
boat.
could deal with the rowing while he's
He's just.
get his mind off of it. Yeah.
I mean, I could. Wait, I need to switch with Hav? Do you want me to switch with you?
Yeah, if you want to, yeah, go for it.
Wait, why do I need to switch with him, Mr. DM?
Who? Because he has to pantomime everything to talk to them.
I assume that. Okay, then I could be.
You can just bark out stuff.
No, I could. I mean, I could hear them as I'm like
Yeah.
steering the boat.
All
So
right.
Temmie calls Lisa Frankie to land on the boat next to her, still invisible, and does a very showy, like campy, like very what's the word? Like over the top demonstration where she points at them, says "Watch me," and then she starts flapping her arms. And flaps them harder and harder,
Uh-huh.
and then jumps, and Lisa Frankie invisibly goes underneath her, and Temmie's now looks like she's hovering in the air,
Mm-hmm.
What?
Uh huh.
just to make them laugh.
It's
Keep
amazing.
these spirits.
Well, are
out,
you trying to
yeah.
convey the helping with that, or?
No, not at all. It's just for
Oh, okay. They both look amused. Whatever bird-faced amused looks like, that's what they like. Oh,
fun. Beautiful.
maybe like make
Well,
whistling
my
noises.
work here is done.
Do Aarakocra also eat worms? I feel like turtles eat worms, and we can share in the experience.
No, this is they eat mostly like fish and stuff, and maybe small. They're more raptor than like small bird to hawk, the hawkmen. So
Oh,
Worms on you?
what'd you say, Tom?
You just keep worms on you at all times.
I don't know.
Well, yeah,
I
they're like a
I wanna
snack.
just
For worms right now.
oh, if you want to see what they look
They're,
like, by the
they're
way, I
snap.
have a picture here for whoever doesn't know what they look like. Oh, there you go.
Oh, they're like Hawk
Oh.
Knights.
Yeah,
My
wow.
name is Bird Person.
They're just waiting around right now.
I mean, the boat's moving, right?
Mm-hmm.
You should tell them, ask them if they want to stay with us and maybe accompany us to like our location.
All right, I'm gonna try and pantomime that out and kind of be like,
Dangerous.
Make a performance check. Just straight.
I'm gonna give you guidance.
so that's actually, if you're ready for this, it's actually an 18.
Oh.
It's going down. It's going down every time.
You you convey.
Get an extra D4 on that though.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Oh, what was actually D4?
I gave you an
Jake-
extra D4 from guidance.
Jake, roll
Oh.
1d4 and then add that to
Yeah.
your
Yeah, so 21.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So Tammy, when Tammy uses guidance, Jake, she like blesses you with more proficiency in something.
I help you find the path.
Yes.
Ah, I got it.
You got the message across definitely. They say they agreed to stay overnight, but they have to leave in the morning towards back to their home because they worry about the rest of their tribe.
So let's try to get to the place as soon as possible so they help us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all full speed ahead. Let's get this going.
Should we ask them where their home is to circle it on the map? I don't know, just in case we're in the area and we want to pay a visit. Although their nest is going to be 500 feet in the air, we can't get to it.
True.
There's some strong people. We just throw them up there. They got this.
I mean, I
No,
can,
apparently
with the
we
bird of a
just-
feather, I can fly for a little while.
Apparently, the only way we can contact them is if we yeet ourselves off the top of a fucking building, and then they'll save us. If we commit suicide, they'll be there to catch us when we fall.
Actually, the max height I can achieve with the bird of a feather is 200 feet before it expires. So,
Oh damn.
I'm
I've-
gonna heal them, Paul, because then all I have to do is just take a quick breather, and my packed spells will come back. So
Okay.
I'm gonna cure wounds them twice, and then take a rest.
Okay.
And so that's gonna be 2d8 plus 5 on each of them. I think
wow.
that's pretty fair
Mm-hmm.
amount of damage to heal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, actually, wait, that's stupid. I'm gonna cast prayer of healing.
Oh, okay.
It makes a lot more sense.
Roll your healing on it. That's like an hour, right? Or 10 minutes? It's 10 minutes, right?
10 minutes.
Wow.
They each regain 14 from that.
Yeah, they seem perfect now. And they look at you, they thank you a lot, again. And you still comprehend languages up, right, Ben?
I do. Yeah.
They go, we feel great now. We don't need a rest here anymore. We're ready to go. Thank you, though.
Oh no! No way!
They're leaving?
Wait. Temmie points to the map and hands them a quill.
Uh huh.
Hopefully they don't take offense to that because it's a bird feather. But she kind of motions like for them to write, hands them the quill, and then conjures an image of a nest. Like asking them to show her where their nest is.
You make a performance
on the
check.
map.
This is an easy one. Well, I probably don't even need. Actually, forget. You don't even need to do it for that one. That's a pretty obvious that one. They nod, and they do you give them the map. They mark down by Feathergirl Spire actually. It's not like a separate mark.
Cool.
It's like literally in the same region, like within the same hex.
Oh.
So.
Dope.
If you want to mark that yourself,
Good to know.
you could, yeah.
Okay.
And you kind of understand why they're in a rush to leave now, because they said they think everyone else is going to be in trouble, so...
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Oh no, they're leaving us.
And
Well, it was
they
nice knowing you.
That's okay. Now we know where to find them if we need them.
Yeah.
and they bow again to everyone, and especially to you, Tammy. They do a deeper bow, do some weird air whistly thing, probably some respectful nuance, and they
Tammy curtsies.
take off to the north west.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. A little bit lower this time, though. It is dark. At this point, it is dark out, so they are, probably easier to hide from these guys. But yeah, that's about. Anything else anyone wants to do the last 2 hours of the traveling day, or everyone good?
Have, if you want to steer this boat, I could try to read another couple more pages of the tome.
I can hop back to
general
navigate the
chat?
boat.
Oh, that general chat, it's so funny in your Discord.
Oh my god. How do I? Oh my god. I love it, Danny. Oh my god. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. That's amazing. I'll incorporate that somehow into the stream. That'll be my AFK image.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
It's great. I love it. Okay. They do. I love it.
Paul, I guess we'll continue on then,
Okay.
guys and gal. Loyola's here.
Do it.
Rest of the day is uneventful. I need you
And
guys to roll another 3d20s for the weather the next
And
day.
Genesis.
Genesis, who's continuing to vomit, and I'm assuming not doing too well.
He is not doing well right now.
She
Is it a she?
isn't it?
I don't
Rolling
know.
d20 today?
Yeah.
Just one person roll 3d20s to see how the weather is the next day. I want to see if it's.
Who's got it?
Alright, I'll do
Okay.
it since you guys rolled it the last time. You ready?
Go.
Paul, I have a 6
Uh-huh.
and 2 14s.
Nothing. Still pretty basic, the weather. It's like light wind, but it's not much going on. So, you guys would have got up to here the day before, and then you guys get I said it was the morning, right? So I actually probably would have gone further, so yeah. So that morning, where's my little? Okay. Everyone's good from their long rest before I describe what you guys see?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. So, about an hour into the day, from when you guys wake up, you do see, what looks like, a small, castle on the west bank, kind of where the X would be, of this mighty Desserin River, which at this point, by the way, is a good half-mile wide at this point. It's pretty wide over here. And you see this small little castle, and as you're as it's slowly coming into view on the horizon, the whole boat heaves suddenly to a halt, and it causes everyone to stumble forward briefly. Can you make another perception check for Lisa Frankie?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Can I give her guidance?
This would have been technically this would have been before it, so
Okay.
Oh, it's fine. Okay.
Nice.
She probably wouldn't be able to react. You probably didn't stumble forward because she probably warned you ahead of time. It looked like a very localized wave of water just crashed into you. Not like a big wave, but it was almost like a U-shaped ripple crashed into the front of your boat. And you knew it was coming, so you didn't stumble, but that's where the thing in your head is. So yeah, that happens. What do you want to do? The boat just stopped.
Can I
This is
Arcana that, Paul, and see if that was put there with some sort of
You didn't see the the wave. You just saw.
Oh.
You just know your boat just came to a sudden stop.
We should maybe pull over, or navigate around it. Is the boat leaking?
okay.
The boat's not leaking, is it?
No, you don't. You can go look over the side of the boat to see if there's any damage. You don't. You're not like on the side. You're just in the middle of the water right now. That happened, and you didn't see any rocks or anything. Where
was it?
You go check if you
It was in the
want.
bed.
Grok.
Yeah, I mean, I walk up towards, I guess, where the front of the boat is, where it would have crashed into this U-shaped, water ring, I'll call it, or half ring. And, do I see any damage in the front?
You don't. But you do look when you do look over. You do see what looks like a rising wall of water coming from where the impact happened, and it seems to it's like kind of rising out of the water. And you see two dark blue eyes looking up at you as it's getting closer up towards the side of the boat. And you kind of back up, I guess, from that. You want to do anything when you see that?
Wow, okay. Two dark eyes looking at me from a wall of water.
It looks like it's just like two like discorporeal dark blue eyes. Like that. It looks like it's like part of the water. These eyes. They're barely
In
noticeable.
Aquan,
Mhm.
in Aquan, I go to him like, "Who are you?"
It's funny, you know, Aquan. So you back up and say that, and at this point, this animated water, the best way to put it, is now like looming over the side of your boat right now, in the front of the boat, and
Is it about to crash onto the boat?
no, it's just like hanging out. Like
It's just like the.
it's
Okay,
extending.
it's not like a wave that's about to.
It's extending.
Like,
It's like a wave held in motion right now, kind of at the front of the boat. And
Cool.
yeah, and it's kind of just staring at you guys, looking at the eyes, like look at you guys on the boat. And
So it's like a column of water, or is it like a straight line of water? Like a neck of some sort?
it's more of a blob of water that's kind of like, think of like a mass, like almost like a geyser of water in the front, but it's not like actively spouting right now.
Okay.
It's like animated water in the front of your boat right now. It's not in your boat, which it's holding itself together, but there's like two dark blue eyes in it. There's no mouth. When you say that, it goes it responds password.
I turn around to my crewmates. I'm like, guys, this thing wants a password. It clearly understands what I just said.
Well, it's you. Everyone, you hear Grok groggling, like speaking like Murloc. And
I'm like,
you just
Timmy,
hear
is there anything on that
swooshing
map?
noises.
Timmy, is there anything on that map that has a password on it?
Was there anything in the books that you read that had a password?
In the additional hour that I read, Paul, was there a password in that book?
No, you didn't see anything about password.
What about on the map?
Is there any that was written on the map with a large chart?
I mean, there was this smeared out, whatever they marked the keep with, but you don't know what that was. It was smeared out because the boat started sinking. So.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make a quick perception check to see if there's like some sort of language or something on the castle on the west bank? If there's like signage with the name on it?
Big sign on like a billboard.
I don't know, just something carved. If there's nothing there, there's nothing
Make
there.
a perception check.
Okay,
Mhm.
I'll do it. 10.
Nope, you don't see anything obvious.
Well, just ask it if it'll let us by, Grok. You can talk to it.
In Aquan, I'm like, I don't know. Castle? We just want to go by.
It
Up the
responds
river.
incorrect, and a watery hand extends from it, and it goes
Oh, guys.
offering.
Oh, offering?
Mhm.
Oh! And
Just
in that
not
I
give
say,
I could give it some holy water.
I say money, right? It wants money, clearly.
It doesn't respond. It's just holding its hand out.
Okay.
I'll hand Grok a flask of holy water.
Okay, I'll take the holy water. You guys have any things that you feel like departing with?
I think a water creature would appreciate nice water.
Guys, would this have something to do with those elements, maybe? A water element, or no?
Oh, I mean, I take it that this probably is a water elemental, right? From me talking to it, Paul.
I mean, you
Yeah.
probably know at this point, Grok, because of you're from the water, so.
And it's not one of those weird things that we're supposed to be looking for?
Make an Arcana check.
Me? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
19.
This isn't not typical in a river. I mean, it is. Sorry, that's the wrong word. This is not a weird situation in the river to happen, but it would be like an extraordinarily rare situation. Like, this doesn't normally. It could happen in a river, but you're surprised it is happening. You know, it's like, I don't know, seeing like a super rare bird out in the forest just by chance instead of like looking for it type of thing.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Either you got really unlucky or it's more common than you think.
Okay, do we want to call Rezavan and show him this thing and see
Show
if he's
him the
interested in it?
elemental.
Oh,
That's not
you
a
know
bad
what?
idea.
Yeah, that is a good idea. I totally forgot it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. So I'm gonna whip out my crystal ball and
Mhm.
rub it. I forgot. Rub it and ask, Rezavan, you there?
Mhm. Hello.
Hi.
You woke me up.
Oh, you told us to call at any time.
No,
We
it's
had some
fine. I'm just letting
information.
you know you woke me up. And he's like rubbing his eyes. By the way, at this point, the elemental is
Impatient.
well, yeah. What it does is
I'm just gonna turn the globe towards. the
yeah, and you
elemental.
turn it towards it as you see the elemental just conjure like a water fist and just smash it into the front of the deck, and it goes and it says impatient, and
Ah,
and your boat takes some damage from that.
Give it the
so
holy water.
your boat
oh god. All right, it took damage.
Rezavan, quick! Look at this thing.
What do we
I
do?
do it. I start to prepare some gold. I take out 2 gold pieces, some holy water.
Resident, it's
and-
asking for a password, and then now it's asking for an offering.
What's
and a
it do?
dagger, and I'm like, okay, here.
Yeah, I'll give him a dagger. Yeah.
Is it gonna fall through his watery hands?
Whoa,
Oh, that's a good
Are
question.
you emptying it into him, or are you just giving him like the flask?
No, I'm giving him the flask, 2 gold pieces, and a dagger.
Okay, hold on. Let me just. I have to roll the damage really quick for the boat, because your boat does have hit points.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start repairing it as soon as I can with mending.
Okay. Why am I not finding- Oh, there it is. Oof. It's gonna take some time. Okay. Well, let me-
Sorry, guys, I didn't mean for it to smash the boat.
I mean, listen, you got.
I didn't know I was gonna be that impatient.
That's
Well,
not
you
your
guys are like
fault, don't worry
fumbling
about
about.
it.
Yeah. Hold on, let me write. Keelboat has that much damage. Okay. So you hand it. Oh, Rezavan's like, oh, it seems very impatient. Can you give me a better look at it? Like, I was like, he's like, get me closer. He wants you like bring him right up to the elemental.
Okay, I'll take steps closer.
Oh.
Is this good? Can you see it now?
Yes, I could. This is great. He sees he's examining. Just keep it here for a little bit longer. It's like pounding on the boat. So you hand it. Hold on. So 2 gold, a dagger.
And a flask of holy water.
I have to double check something.
Bye, dagger.
That's a regular dagger.
Yeah, it's the only weapon I have on me to give it. Except my quarterstaff, but I can't depart that.
It takes it, and you see like its fist like closes around the offerings, and like it doesn't like bring it anywhere. Like it like travels through its body in the water, like under the boat into the river. And it roars. Not enough.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Give us 1 second. We're gonna come up with some more.
I'll throw in-
Reservan, you have anything on this?
I said, Reservan, quickly
I'll-
examine this
I got-
goddamn
Reservan's
thing.
still looking at it. When you gave it not enough, by the way, it hits your boat again.
Oh my god. Stop!
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
I'm looking!
You
How does
just
the
give
boat
it money.
Fine, I'll give.
Yeah,
I
start
take
giving it
5.
gold. We've got a lot of gold.
Yeah, I'll throw in 2 gold and 3
Mhm.
3 silver. And
Two gold,
3
and
silver. I
another
put-
dagger too. Another dagger.
We've got like 260 gold in our collective loot pool.
I'll take 25 gold out of the collective loot pool, and then Jake's Hav's dagger, and say, "Here, please. This is more, but getting hard."
This
Um,
is extortionary.
You give him it. It travels through his body again down into the water, under him, and wordlessly it just goes back into the river, and you feel the boat like lurch free.
Yay.
Hey,
Oh
we
my
did
God.
it.
Temmie, we have a lot of repairs to make to the boat.
The boat took
We do.
about it took 26 points of damage, so
How's it looking?
pretty bad.
Can I fix any of this with mending?
It's gonna take some time, not just one mend, because it is.
All right.
Yeah, but you could start if you
I
want.
will get to work. I put on my goggles.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Temmie's a welder. She's got a welding helmet for her.
Just do me a favor and do just to see if you can fix it correctly. Roll a. Oh God, do you have like woodworking or anything?
I have proficiency with vehicles,
Uh-huh.
land, and calligrapher supplies.
Okay, no. So just make me it should be straight intelligence check. Just see if you could fix it. Normally.
Would you like for me
You'll
to
still
help
fix
you?
it like slowly, but we're just gonna see if it gets back to full strength. Your hull.
I'm gonna guidance this, and I will appreciate help. Yes. So
I walk over.
I'll
Grok
help
is.
if I can, yeah.
Oh, you guys still going closer to the keep, or are you guys anchoring over here?
Oh Christ.
We should maybe go towards. Oh no, I don't know if I want to go towards the keep yet.
7.
Okay, you start healing it a little bit. It's gonna
I have
take.
no idea what
It's
I'm
gonna
doing.
take like about a day to fix the supplement because it is significant damage.
Jeez. We're not taking on water though, right?
No. This is the front part of your
Okay.
the ship. It's the
Got it.
yeah.
Okay.
We broke our
um,
prow.
Yeah, it is not. It might have gotten a lot worse at some point, but it's
Yeah.
So
Very sad.
we'll say you healed up a little.
We just got this boat.
Starts
We
changing
just-
the crystal ball. Be like, Reservan, hello. Did you just see that? What's going on?
He's like stroking. He's like, I see. Well, you did show me quite. That wasn't any. I mean, it was a normal elemental, but I was looking at the way it was formed and the energies that were. You see, his eyes were glowing. By the way, when you switch him back to you, and they like fade away. He goes, huh. That's Well, first of all, I could tell you that elemental was not native to that river.
Oh.
That was clearly a conjured elemental. I don't know by who, but that was put there, and it was under someone's control.
Well, that would make sense why it asked us for a password and then money.
Also, it's not from. I couldn't make it say for sure, but it wasn't from the. I mean, really, any of the elemental planes are unfriendly, but that one specifically was taken from a rather nasty place in the elemental plane of water.
So does this have to do with what we're looking for? The disturbance in the elemental planes?
Probably.
Or the weather patterns.
It was kind of infused with that sort of the energy we've been finding recently around here. Yes, that's true. Thank you for such a good shot of it. That was the balls on you, Leola. I'm impressed.
You know it. That's why the Harpers use me. Or have me part of the group.
He goes, yes, this is a good lead you have. Anyway, I think that's as much time as we have. Hopefully that helped.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye.
Oh, bye, Rez.
I need my morning mimosa.
He's such a nerd.
Well, damn. I have a feeling whatever's controlling that is in that castle.
Yep.
Grog's
Alright.
like, shit.
Onward and upward.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Let's dock this
destroyed him.
puppy.
Yeah, I'm
Is
gonna
there-
send Lisa Frankie ahead to scout a bit.
Okay. So you guys are okay. And at this point, by the way, you do see some boats going. You passed some boats on the river. I should have brought up. Most of them look like just they either kept to themselves or they look like fishermen boats. But you do see some boats leaving the keep right now, heading south. So they'll pass you at some point, but not probably within the next. You still a good like maybe hour out from there, so you see them out from the keep.
Guys, we look way too obvious right now. We need to look more rustic.
Okay.
What are we going for?
Rustic.
I put on my common clothes.
Okay, I can disguise self,
That's a good one.
but that doesn't help either.
I'm already a wanderer looking kind of guy, so I think I'm set.
You just scream adventurer. The moment anyone looks at you, they're gonna think adventurer.
Exactly.
No, that's not good.
I quickly jump off the side of the boat into the water,
Mhm.
throw mud on myself, and come back up. And I said, "Is this good enough?"
So you get to the
Definitely.
you go to the bottom of the river for that, I assume. Okay.
Or like a bank off to the side, you know, where there's some maybe
Well, you're pretty
sediments.
close to the center, but why don't you make a perception check?
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
That's fair. That is fair. A 5.
5. Only thing you notice would be the glowing, well, two things you would, because they're pretty obvious. One would be the still watching glowing blue eyes of you. It doesn't even look like it's part of a form right now. You just see two floating blue eyes kind of in the water, and it's like watching you right now. Doesn't seem to be doing anything to you. Just seems to be watching as you
Oh God.
jump in. Second thing you would notice, which is bizarre, you see what looks like a reef shark, because it's not the ocean, a reef shark kind of
Yeah, in fresh water.
yeah, notice you, and then it swims off deeper.
Wow. Okay. Deeper as in like down in depth, or deeper as in like further north away
Depth.
from me or something.
Yeah.
Depth. Okay.
And you can't really make out where's where the bottom of the water is right now. It's kind of like not crystal clear water right now.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think that thing's gonna bite me, and I'm a turtle. I'm probably food to that thing. So I swim back up immediately and climb back onto the keelboat.
Mhm.
Oh.
And I tell, guys, I mean, you probably already know that the elemental still watched me when I jumped in, but there's a reef shark in this river, and the last time that I checked that a shark would be in a river like this, never. I don't know why a shark would be in a river like this.
And Tammy is listening to your explanation very deeply.
Uh,
By the way,
What is
no
a
one jump in the
shark?
water. No one jump in the water.
And
by the
what
way,
is
when
a
you
shark?
when you went in the water, I mean, you tasted it because it was pretty salty.
It was salty.
Oh, a brackish river, eh?
Oh, Grok takes that back. He's like, on second thought,
The
there's
water,
a little bit of
the water
sodium
by,
in this river.
The water by Wormford was not salty, by the way.
Salty.
Yeah.
Mm,
What?
Was it salt? Oh god, this makes no sense. I really don't want to find this out, as I don't want to go deeper.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go deeper if you want mud, or you're gonna have to swim half.
No,
or you're gonna have to swim a
mud-
quarter mile to the shore to get. Or,
I wanted to know if it was saltier as I got closer to the elemental, or less saltier as I drew away
you
from
can
it.
try if you want.
There's a shark that's gonna eat me. I'd rather not.
Let's run away from you, no?
It swam deeper, and then it was probably gonna fucking jaws me, and just be like, "Rah!" like.
Well, I mean, it was a reef shark, so it wasn't. This isn't a. It's like a medium size, in D&D, so it wouldn't be. This is not a great white shark you saw. It's still. They are notorious reef sharks for being very violent. I'm pretty sure they're like tiger sharks.
Let's say, I feel like as a turtle in a water habitat, I would not want to engage with a shark.
Probably not.
They've been eating all my children. Like I had hundreds. They just eat the eggs.
Temmie, you were sending Lisa Frankie towards the keep. You said,
Yeah.
or towards the boats that were coming.
They keep.
Okay. It is an hour away. So how far can you do this for?
Oh no, we can. I lose telepathic communication after she goes more than 100 feet away.
Okay, yeah, you want.
But she can go wherever she wants. I just wouldn't be able to check in with her until she came back.
Okay, if you wanted to start sending her over there, that's fine. She'll have to communicate to you, I guess. Telepath. Oh, when she comes back, I guess. Up to you.
Yeah, hold on. I just want to make sure there's no range limit on this, because it's 100 feet to communicate telepathically. That's fine.
You want to do anything, by the way, while Temmie's looking into that?
No, I'll just kind of stay ready.
Unless you want to wrestle a reef shark.
I'm good, you know.
I don't think
Right.
it's gonna want to listen to you play.
Okay, I am gonna have Lisa Frankie go ahead to the keep, scout out, and then come back and let us know what's going on.
So are we waiting here?
Okay.
Well, we can keep sailing. She's just gonna come back in a bit. We don't need to wait for her. We should keep moving closer.
We haven't.
It'll
moved
make her
since
return
the-
trip faster.
Okay. We haven't moved since the elemental stopped us, right?
I think we're moving. Oh, okay. Well, we should get moving again.
Oh, we could start moving again.
Okay, I assume because Grok
Okay.
jumped off the side of the boat. Yeah.
Boat, yeah, we
right,
probably.
right.
I know. I would have done that. I would have done that yeah, I would have done that right then and there, just to.
Okay.
Well, actually, Grandpa, if you can swim, I mean, we're all super sus, but like, maybe we could keep the element of surprise, and you swim near the boat, just in case.
If there's a shark,
They're not.
Actually, that's a good point.
I don't want to get
Yeah.
eaten.
Okay, come back.
Did you want to maybe send Lisa Frankie to scout the boats that are coming downriver towards us first?
Okay, yeah. So I'll ask her to change course before she gets out of range.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can start rowing if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I want you to make a perception check.
Okay.
Because you are keeping an eye out where you're going.
Perception, right?
Yeah.
That's 16.
You do notice that on the banks, both east and west banks, you do see not a lot, but you do see washed up wood and debris, clearly from ships, specifically in this area. Huh?
Okay. I'm gonna yell this out to the crew. Do I see rocks or anything, or jagged stones at the wavelength at the shoreline?
No, but this is a big boat. If you wanted to dock on the shore, though, that's the issue. You'd have to push it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be more
Okay.
of a swim and then, anchor it and jump off the boat and swim to shore type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you guys have a rowboat on here, so I wouldn't even fit one.
Okay.
But yeah, you do see some broken up debris on the sides of the banks.
All right, I'm gonna be constantly looking out then as we approach closer to see some sort of stones or anything that's gonna come up and attack us. I'll keep a vigilant eye.
Okay,
I'll say.
that's fine.
Emmy will guidance you on your endeavors to percept.
Okay, and as far as you continue forward. And about, I guess it would be at the 30-minute mark. You would pass. Oh, first Tammy. Lisa Frankie would come back at about 50 minutes, I would say. Before you reach into, you pass these other boats, and she conveys to you. It's only like mental imagery, right?
No, she can speak
Oh, she could speak telepathically.
telepathically.
So they they say it's you get it's the same type of people on those boats that you guys fought off with the like the turtle shell shields and stuff.
Oh shit.
And there would be 2 of those boats heading downriver, and they're about 15 minutes away from you guys.
Lisa Frankie's coming in clutch.
She is. You said it's the same kind of boats as the guys who attacked us?
Yeah, it'd be 2 more keel boats, and it would be of it just looks, they have the same armor and stuff on.
Did we get a head count of how many?
There would be, let's see, probably 5 on each boat.
Oof.
It's a lot of guys.
It's a lot of fighting.
Are they coming? The boat's coming right at our boat, or they're just going down the river?
Make a perception check.
$15.
You're watching them for a little bit right now. They're still pretty far. They don't seem to be like beelining it to you guys. They are technically coming in direction just because you're going in opposite directions, but they're kind of, it doesn't look like they're right at this point. They're like, hardcore sailing at you guys.
Why don't we just take a wide berth from them and just continue up to avoid them? I don't think they notice us.
Yeah, if they start to attack us, I have a couple tricks up my sleeve.
Sure, we could try to just like pull away from them and like, because Paul said the river was wide, so maybe if like we just go off in the distance, they won't bother us.
There you go.
But there is also a bunch of broken wooden ships on the right-hand side, so I'm wondering
Both sides.
on both sides. I'm wondering if this is like a point of ambush.
Yeah, with everything there, it seems like it.
Oh, we just got our boat beat up by a water elemental, so maybe it was the elemental that pushed people into the side when they didn't pay them.
Makes a lot of sense.
Okay, then we can try to maybe just stay clear from these 2 boats and kind of just keep a distance between the 2.
I agree. That's a good idea.
Yeah, so Hab, if you want to maybe, if the boats are coming on the west side, maybe we want to bank to the, like just move towards, instead of being in the middle, move to the east and ride up and let them move to the west and ride down.
Alright, so let's do that. Good call. Let's avoid this bullshit.
Like keep it like opposite lanes on a highway. But if they start coming towards us, we know that they're coming in.
And it's time for
Alright, and everyone who shouldn't be on the deck should be below deck or out of sight.
Who would that be?
Whoever's not like rowing or
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm rowing. So I'll be below deck.
Cool. So
All right,
we're gonna try to keep a wide berth.
Yeah, I think Paul will continue, but we're gonna stay to like the opposite side of the river than where they are.
Okay. Yeah, so you slowly drift past them. And they like I said, they're not right next to each other, these 2 boats. They're like staggered a little bit. But the first boat passes you guys. Let's see. What were you guys just look like what you're looking like right now? Who's on deck right now?
I think it's me, Grok, and Temmie.
No, I'm underneath rowing. I think it's
I
the
was
3 of you
rowing
guys.
too.
Oh, so
Oh,
it's just the 2 of you guys.
Well, rowing
Okay.
is on top.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
I'm below deck
Okay.
on out of sight.
Oh, I'm rowing then.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
three,
but
you guys,
Leola.
no one like disguised himself or anything, right? They just kind of.
I put on my
Leola
commoner's
did.
clothes.
No,
That's
I
it.
didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't do disguise self?
No, I mean we're all. Why am I going to be the only one disguised? They're going to
That's a
notice
good
someone.
point. No, that's a good
You
point.
say that, Leola, but they're out of character. There are times when I did that in another campaign, and it has benefited me greatly.
Anyway,
Even though my party members gotten fucked.
no one. Anyway, it's fine. So they, you see, they look over to you guys. They're pretty far. And some of them are kind of squinting, and like the sun's in their eyes at this point. Oh, the other way around. Anyway, we'll say for now the sun's in their eyes. And
Nice.
they, I'm thinking the wrong, probably opposite. But anyway, they seem to not bother you guys at all. They were clearly looking at you guys in the boat, or trying to at least. The second boat is coming though, like in the position they were. And they also okay. Lucky for you guys, their perception checks are garbage, and they both pass you
Oh, yeah.
guys.
Yay.
Not bothering you guys at least, and they seem to continue heading down south. At this point, you are about 45-30 minutes away from the keep. And you guys, are you still going towards? So are you guys going into the keep, or are you guys just passing the keep? What is your plan here?
Well, we could definitely do a sail by just to scope it out and then turn around again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't we think Gregory would be in the keep if this is like their stronghold, and that's who we're saving?
Yeah, so we could see, maybe let's scope it out a little first.
Do a little
Okay.
bit of a little bit of recon.
Okay. Send Lisa Frankie.
Oh,
No.
I will.
Not
As
close
soon as
enough.
we get close,
Yeah.
I'll send her out.
So, you guys do eventually pass the keep. Let me see. I have a picture of the keep for you guys. I'm not gonna pull the map out yet, but see if there's actually a.
Oh, I gotta type some of the party notes up.
I
Let's
think
see.
there is a picture in the book I can show you guys. Oh, here it
Oh,
is.
whoever's
Perfect.
helping me type, thank you.
Yeah, I've been keeping it up.
So this is what it looks like when you guys pass. This is at least the side with the docks and stuff.
Spooky.
Yeah, I mean it's nicer out than what it shows in the picture, but
Yeah. So can I send Lisa Frankie to go scope it out, see like if she can
it's 100
like if there's a
feet.
courtyard?
You're getting pretty close.
No, that's only for the telepathy. Like, she can go further than 100 feet.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
She can go and come back like before.
Yeah, she could do that. Make a stealth check for her with advantage because she's invisible. Right.
That's 11.
So, one second. So you see, at least from passing it, you see, 3 main features. Actually, who is looking there when you? I mean, assuming everyone's looking.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have her shape change, into an owl.
Oh, okay. So she's not invisible.
No, she's still invisible. It's just she can change her shape.
Okay,
Familiar thing.
sure. She's an owl, and you have to. Yeah, I think you have to summon them into that shape, right, Adam? I think you have to switch it when you're summoning them.
It can use its action to polymorph into a beast form
Is
that
that
resembles a pony, an owl, or back into its true form.
the
Its
5
statistics
familiar
are the
spell,
same
or is
except
that
for the speed changes noted. No, it's in the stat block.
Oh, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay. So yeah, you change into
An owl.
An
So the only
owl.
difference is that she's smaller and has a 60-foot fly speed. Otherwise, it's the same.
That's fine. So whoever's looking at the keep when they're passing, make perception checks.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're keeping a good further, being pretty far from it, so you don't have to.
I'm gonna guidance this as well. Oh my god,
And-
my perception is so
Oh my
bad.
God.
Good, because I rolled a 2 on that one.
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
8 for me. total.
So, you guys, whoever rolled under a 10 only saw what I showed you guys in the book. It's pretty much just like, a wall
Oh, wait, I
and
didn't
like a
roll.
little dock that goes into the wall and two, towers. Rock, you know a little bit more. Not a lot, but a little bit more. You notice, let's see. You notice, well, all of you also do notice that there is 2 towers to the left and right. So, like how I'm showing you here, right? You see those 2 towers. One side is lower down the dock side, the left one, and the right one's actually up on a hill. So the keep's kind of like 2 levels on the ground. Like one's closest to the water where the dock is, and it looks like it's built up on like a foundation of like maybe a cliff on the side of the land. Not too high, but it's, you know, it's elevated a little bit most of the keep. You notice Grok. Let's see. With a 13, the eastern wall that's built into the river, like in the picture, Vin, it seems to be forming a long pier that it seems to be enclosing this boat basin inside of the keep, the docks. And it seems to be a heavy chain that emerges from that tower to the south into the across the entrance into like the eastern wall. Like you see where that boat's passing in right there? There's a heavy chain there that you assume is used to keep boats in or out. So it seems to be raised right now. Does that make sense?
If it's raised, I'm assuming that means boats can pass.
Mm-hmm. It seems
Okay.
to be yeah, there seems to be sentries posted on that eastern wall. And they do look at you guys, by the way, when you're passing. And they are pointing and talking to each other.
Everybody keep cool. Just keep
Yeah.
cool, everybody.
At least I can hear what they're
Don't do
saying.
anything crazy.
We'll ride north and come back later.
And then let's see.
We could also maybe ask the Feathergales people if they want to help us with this.
As long as we don't tell them we helped the guys they killed.
As the picture Joe's show, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That south keep, by the way, does have a big hole in the in the tower. You notice, Grok. Otherwise, there might be other holes like that in the keep, but you don't notice them with a 13. It seems to be pretty old, the keep, from what you're looking at. And you don't. There is like obviously like arrow slits and like holes in the towers, but you can't tell with 13 if there's anyone inside of it. The only activity you see, it would be the 2 sentries on the wall. You don't get a good glimpse to see if there's any boats in the dock because it's covered mostly by the wall. And let's see. As far as like activity in the keep, you would see some movement in the keep, but you couldn't really tell how much because you know you're pretty far away right now. But those are the distinguishing features you see. And yeah, yep, that seems about right. Yeah. If you need a refresher on any of that, let me know. I think that's pretty much
No, I get the premise there.
And the keep itself seems to be, with your intelligence, about 200 300 feet like wide on that side. So it's not actually not that big.
Yeah, it just seems like it's sort of like almost like a mini fort, like a mini.
That's essentially
stronghold.
what it seems like, yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's overlooking this. I
And
mean,
also to point
strategically.
out, this is this keep would like strategically, I guess, or like geographically, would be placed right before, as you look around the landscape around you guys.
Yeah,
It is right before you get into like the hills.
that's what I was gonna ask you. Is this like the entrance to like?
In fact,
the
you probably
central...
already went through some of the hills and stuff to get here. So, because this keep isn't this keep is not obvious to like the plains to the south. Like this is still kind of hidden. This keep, you'd have to kind of walk up at least over a few hills and notice it. But it is at the mouth of the Somber Hills.
Got it.
Mhm.
Got it. Man. All right. I highly suggest from my findings that I tell you all, that we continue north. They have eyes on us. So if we just act natural, we can maybe send Lisa Frankie back later as a scout to let us know if they have like a changing of the guards, and maybe that's when we can get a little closer.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Well, let's hear what she has to say first when she gets
Oh,
back.
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
We
so
shall.
she I'll say she comes back a little bit later, just because like maybe when you're 20 minutes past the keep, or maybe 30 minutes past the keep, I would say, just because she was trying to get around in there slowly and stealthing. First thing she says, she goes, she apologizes, she was not that stealthy, and she was like bumping into things in there, and she
that's
had to
okay.
get back pretty fast. But she did notice.
You're not used to being an owl. It's okay.
No, she isn't. She confirms everything that Grok said. She adds there is a landing inside the dock area. There seems to be a few boats in there still. She says that the cliff, the height of the cliff that's kind of most of the keep is built on, that's like kind of separating the two levels of like at least the ground levels of the keep, is about a 20-foot tall like earth bluff. There's a staircase leading up that earth bluff from the landing when you like dock your boat in there. She confirms that the chains are pulled up, so you cannot at this point get in with a boat unless you just want to like crash the boat into the chain or something. There's a wall up to there's stairs up to the walls of like the ramparts of the keep. From the landing area and also the bluff area.
Is the keep very heavily populated right now?
I'm trying to figure out that right now. Hold on. I have a better way to figure that out.
You are so smart, Lisa Frankie. I love you.
She goes, it's they, right? They go, yes, there are, it's not that crowded. From what, she didn't go inside. She kind of got into one place she'll tell you about, but mostly it is not that crowded. They saw the, in fact, Lisa Frankie would have spotted that bloated fishy man walking into the interior of the keep there. He looked exhausted, according to her.
Bloated fishy man. The guy we fought?
Mm-hmm.
They're like the captain
There
of
we
that
go.
boat?
Yeah. He was like huffing and
We
puffing.
found you. We found him.
Along the walls, there are... It's like loosely guarded. There's like scenes of people stationed on the walls. Let's see. What else?
And all these people have those fish shields and turtle shells and whatever.
Yeah, around like that type. Not all of them. Some of them didn't look like. She said she saw one of those people walking around. Most of the people looked like just
Sailors.
Well, they're armed sailors, right? Don't forget the two like thugs that were working for that fishy man did not have the turtle shields and stuff. They just look like thuggish like bandit sailors.
I say we go in spells blazing.
She goes, there is a way in the front to get through the keep, but there's a gatehouse. There's like a portcullis and stuff and like a choke. And it seemed closed. And she also says there is, like I mentioned, in the south tower, there's that big gaping hole in the roof. And she says there's a similar gaping hole in the roof on top of the bluffs. Like the other tower that was on top of the bluff near the water. It was on the other side towards the land side that you didn't see it. So there seems to be major damage to two of those tower roofs. Besides that though, what was that before? My cat's snoring.
That's actually really cute. I've never heard a cat snore.
And then I guess the only other thing she would say is the keep is mostly only yeah, the keep is only about 4 different, so it's the 4 towers. The top left tower, which would be the northwest tower, seems to be the biggest. It's like more than a tower, it's more of like a tower plus like maybe like an interior, like a small stone building. And then there's only like maybe 2 small connected buildings inside the actual grounds of the keep. Besides that, there's not much of the keep. She couldn't really get into any of the doorways with that stealth check because she would have got noticed.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So it sounds like it's pretty heavily guarded, but there's
it's not
stairs that can lead up to the ramparts. There's a gate, but obviously that's going to be guarded like a front door gate. We can't sail in because of the chains, and there's 2 giant holes in the ceiling, right?
Yeah, and like I said, it's not super. The only things that seem to be very heavily guarded right now, as far as not even heavily guarded, it's like she says there's only depending on the wall, that's the rampart. There's between 2 and 1 people guarding the walls.
Okay.
She says the dock area is a bit more crowded than like the grounds. At least as far as people outside. She definitely did hear people inside though. She just didn't see them outside. Yeah.
Okay.
There's people like tending to a boat.
So,
yeah.
This might sound a little crazy, but if there's 2 huge openings in the ceilings, what if we go to either the Feathergale Spire or the Aarakocra Nest and ask them to fly us over the holes and drop us in?
Some ODST level shit right here. I love it.
Because if we can, Grok, do you know Featherfall?
I don't. Oh, wait a minute. I do. I actually fucking do.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Timmy!
This is. Oh my god.
Grandpa's having like a heart attack. He's gonna grab his. Ah! Wait, you want to drop a 400-pound turtle into a hole?
Do you guys want to? It is 11:10. You guys could plan this off stream if you want to.
I think we should because
PMs.
This is gonna be super dramatic.
You guys could ask me questions about what the keep looks like. By the way, from what Mr. Frankie told you. By the way, if you need help planning and stuff, you could just do it in the chat if you want. It's up to you. But anyway, yeah, just ask me questions if you don't remember. But we're gonna get off. We're gonna raid someone though.
Oh my god, it can affect 5 people.
Oh,
Which fam?
Who shall we raid?
We don't even need to have them bring us close. They can stay super high up in the sky if they don't want to get involved.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So you want them to drop us in the keep?
So we can just
as a
stealth
surprise attack.
land. Yeah, stealth land right through the ceiling.
That would be incredible.
And then we just need to grab
We're
Gregory
gonna
and get out.
raid.
I have Featherfall, but like, what about all of you?
Oh, look, someone else wants me to be famous.
Featherfall affects 5 people?
Yeah. apparently.
What? Did I
Mhm.
not read this?
It's the party oh shit button when you're falling.
Wait, I gotta read this again. I mean, I know what it does, but I did not.
It's a first level spell. It's a reaction.
Oh my god!
It lasts a minute.
5 falling creatures? That's
Yeah.
broken!
I know.
Well, I mean, it's your reaction.
I'm-
If we can get them to,
But still, like,
to just bring us
5 people?
super high up, it lasts for a whole minute, and we fall 60 feet per round, which means we can safely fall 600 feet.
They also fly 500 feet up. We know that.
Yes, they do, and it makes it very hard to see what's going on.
They're gonna need like 3 of them to lift my fat body up, though. They're gonna end up like. They're gonna
that's